Grace was a part of the scouting party.
We'll figure it out.
Forgot what we were scouting.
The hippo
You're
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You're in
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
sauna.
there. Yeah, okay.
You,
Memory
Mills,
refreshed.
and Grace.
Londor take the lead.
Well, you are just a little lizard dude.
Yep.
Along for the ride. Are you invisible too? And a lizard?
She
I don't
cast
remember if she turned
invisibility on
him.
all of us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
okay.
Yeah, you're all invisible. Yes.
So turns out to
All
fix
right.
my lighting. I just had to turn off the overhead light.
So, last we left off, the party was traveling through the deserts, and it had begun to rain a bit after they finished battling the incursion of the bandits. Seeing that it was raining, the lead man said that you needed to hurry up and you could make it to a destination that he knew about up further past the canyon. And he gathered you there, and by some amazing magic, Mills created a fortress out of this old cave that was left over in this area. Setting up in this for the nights. On some watches, Cade saw a large creature come and swallow up a lake of water that had been pooling in between two of the dunes. Watching this giant serpent worm-like creature move through the sand. Nothing else eventful really happening. You guys take your rest and then start moving once again through the desert as after the rain settles. Rulo says that he knows of a place that you guys can make it to by the next time you need to stop. And traveling along the way, you see the rain has washed away some of the sand from the surrounding rock area. Seemingly that you guys have been walking on top of a hard, compact, old wall this entire time that has been covered by sand and just used as a road. Off the edges of it, you see remnants of bones and of old stone. Continuing through the desert, you eventually crest over a dune to see at the bottom in this area kind of an oasis situation going on, like a small hidden oasis that Rulo has led you guys to. Entering the gates, you see Nick sees written across the top, "Followers of Fire," setting up around their deep well in the center of their encampment. Rulo says he needs to go talk to somebody here. Apparently he has some friends. Y'all devised a way to maybe follow him and get down into the underbelly, what it looks like of this area, into a sauna, a moist sitting room. Very dark, very misty in here. Rulo begins to talk to a large figure, and he talks back to him, and you know, it's like a boss telling a servant what to do type of conversation, or an employee.
It felt very Jabba the Hutty.
Yeah,
Dun, 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 dun.
and that's where we're gonna pick up tonight's session. Rulo is sitting there. Right, yes. So it was 500 gold pieces this time for safe passage, yes? Yes, 500 seems right to me. You did good on your last run. Leave it at the front gate. Yes, right, Mr. Henry. I will do so. Is there anything else you require of me? Not at the moment. We'll be in touch. Right, sir. Yes. I better get back to it. Don't want to be gone too long. Take care of yourself, Rulo. And he kind of waves his hand, and Rulo stands up and starts to exit.
Grace, I don't know quite where you are, but I'm going to try and follow Rulo out.
Grace says in your head, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess we should follow him, huh? All right. We're not telling, never mind. I'll talk about that later.
Well, I don't plan on it, but you know, I'll try my best to.
Hey, whatever you guys decide, you know. And Grace, you kind of feel her leave your space.
Right, so I'll try and. You know what? Actually, was there a door into the sauna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try and stay close enough that I can slip, you know, behind, so I don't have to open any doors unseen.
Mm-hmm. Kind of stay close behind Rulo, as y'all were like kind of coming down this way as well.
Yeah, like when he goes to open the door, you know, try to slow the closing of the door and slip in.
Mm-hmm. Copy that. Easy enough to do. It's kind of dark down here, with this first door, anyways, into the locker room. So.
He's going to, I assume, grab his clothes back out of a locker.
Yes. Yeah. You see him exit this room. He takes his towel off and hangs it on one of the racks, and then starts to dress.
Is there any moment where I think I can open my locker without him noticing? To get my clothes back.
Maybe when he leaves. I don't.
But there's a door, right?
After the stairwell up.
Okay. If there's a stairwell up, I'll wait for him to leave, and then if the coast is clear, try to grab my clothes out of the locker.
Yeah, sure. You wait a moment after he gets dressed, and then he starts to right himself, and then head up the stairs back towards the other door, and he exits view. So you can easily get your stuff out of the locker.
Okay. And then I'll do that, and then try and quickly follow him in case there's another door. One of the other doors we came through already.
Mm. Yeah. It might.
I'm not putting the clothes on. I'm just grabbing them.
You're
so
just
it doesn't take
grabbing them
time.
and going. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, you'll be able to catch up to the door before it closes.
All right. We all still have a telepathic link?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Mills, you heard all of that's in there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Right. I don't know if you remember Nick's talking about hippos or something, but he has like a sort of vendetta against them.
I think you might have mentioned them a time or two, but nothing like.
Yeah, I think we may have
Scandalous.
mentioned him at one time, and he like scowled and made sly remarks and stuff. So
Yeah, I don't think we've talked about hippo people. But no, I'm pretty sure we haven't. I think I would remember that.
okay. Well, I would say when we tell them what we saw about Royal, that we sort of leave out maybe the hippo thing.
The race of the person, just like he's this big, intimidating, boss-looking guy.
Yeah, it's just a big guy. Like
What if
eats a
he's
lot.
like, what if Nix is like, was he a hippo? I mean, I don't know if I could lie about that.
I mean, he could. I mean, to be honest, he could have like changed his form like you. So it's unclear.
Okay, all right. I will do my best not to mention hippo people.
Yeah, because it was sort of hazy in there, and everyone was a bit of a shadow, right? Like we couldn't really make out forms and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Might stay a lizard until we go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
That'll
Then
make
I
things
can't-
easy.
Then I can't
Well-
be asked a direct question.
I mean,
Yeah, so eventually you guys walking, you get down the hallway and open the, kind of ramshackle door back into this area where there's a lot of people boozing and eating under this large tent.
Should we-
Guys, we're back. In their minds.
Yeah. We're still invisible.
Yeah.
How long have we been gone?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Okay, we got a little while.
that was fast. What the hell did you guys see?
We went and had a sauna. And I think Royal, like, he paid a benefactor so that we could stay here.
Lame. How much?
What was it, Mills? What was the number? Oh, right. He's a lizard. I
Can
forgot.
still mind link.
I don't
Just
think
can't
you
read
can.
his body language.
To be honest, I can't. I haven't tried to talk to him yet, so I don't know if he can mind link.
You did when he was a bird.
Did I?
Yeah. When he was an eagle, you guys were telepathically talking. We
Were
all
we?
were. Yeah. When we were about to fight.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's something about a lizard's brain that doesn't let him do it, because he hasn't replied, so...
What's that
I-
you're saying about lizard brains? Huh? Huh?
Are you calling
kidding.
yourself a lizard?
Of the lizard variety. But it was more of a joke. It's chill, Alondor.
I was trying to Uno reverse you. No, it was a large sum of money. It was a large, not too large, like medium-sized sack that he gave a guy on the way out.
So he's paying for us to stay here. What's the why? We could just leave and stay out in the desert. That seems like weird.
Oh, it sounded
To-
like he, sort of travels through here a lot and has business with the guy.
Okay, I mean, I'm sure you can't get much business out here in the desert, but Nyx had no idea this place was here, which is strange.
I can pick who I talk to in their minds, right? Like solely, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next thing is just to Terwin and Cade. Terwin, Cade, it was a hippo guy. I don't want to tell Nyx, so.
Wait, just one?
Yeah, he seemed like, well, you know, to be honest, it was kind of foggy with all the steam, so I don't know if there were more, but this guy definitely was. But I'm not gonna tell Nyx, because I don't want to cause any issues before we get to his place, sort of thing. We just kind of keep that in our minds, so I was thinking.
Are you sure it's a good
I
idea to
agree.
keep that from him, though? Because if he finds out, it'll be worse, I believe.
So
I couldn't really see the guys.
let me get this straight, Alondor. You specifically told Mills not to mention being a hippo to
To Nyx.
anyone, and then
Nyx.
you
To
Nyx.
Nyx.
and then you exclude Mills from this conversation between Terwin and Cade.
Yeah, but we
Okay.
were talking.
He's trying to keep
was-
up my
Yeah.
guys.
I'm
He's
just
trying to
trying
keep
to-
up my guys that I can't.
Yeah,
talk.
that
They
he
can't
can't
talk?
speak. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just in lizard form. For
Sounds
some
good.
reason, lizards.
I mean, I would agree because apparently this place worships the same god that, you know, Nyx is affiliated with, and if he finds out that there's a hippo affiliated with this place, I think he might literally go rage mode and destroy and burn this whole place down. So
I don't
I'm not
know
willing
the
to risk that.
consequences. But if it comes to a head at, you know, a different time when it's more advantageous for it too, we might need to use his rage at that point instead of now.
Well, yeah. We'll see if they cause trouble. If we can get safe passage, then I'd rather take that, because we still have, what, 4 more days till we get to the Fire Giant camp? I think we're gonna be on day 5 tomorrow.
Hey Nyx, what does the fire thing mean? That was scrawled above the.
It's the Fire Giant.
Oh wait, no, I
God,
couldn't read
he
it.
told
Never mind,
us.
I couldn't read it. Nyx could only read it. It was in.
Wait, I thought
giant.
you can read. I thought you could read all
Oh wait,
writing.
I
Yeah,
can read
but so
all
you can
right.
do the
Yes,
thing,
I
yeah.
can. I could
Yeah.
read it. I could read it. Nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Also walked away like 5 minutes after you guys
Oh.
did.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
remember
wait,
Well,
he's-
we're
he
telling
went to go
passively
find a-
talking.
A shrine.
He went to go find a shrine.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I
right,
think
right.
he was mind linking because we're still invisible.
Yeah, I was trying to
Yeah.
mind link. So if what's
Okay.
the range on that? Is it? Are we still
I
close?
think it's a
enough?
mile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pretty sure it's a mile.
Okay.
Is it
so
in the
yeah,
item?
I would ask Nyx, what was that what was that fire the followers of fire or something it was, I think I read. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, I just assumed it meant that they worshipped Surtur.
Cool. I know who that is.
Hey, it's my god.
Fire Giant God.
Oh, okay.
He told us this before y'all left. I think.
Oh,
Or at least me. I'm pretty sure we grouped up and talked about this because he was like, he recognized it and you recognized it, and then you were already like this. You were like, the fuck does that mean? And Nyx was like, yeah, I think that's my god. So,
the mind tattoo doesn't have a range on it.
Yeah, it does not have a range. It is specifically every morning when it gets tattooed on you again, you can talk to them anywhere on the same plane, basically.
oh,
nice.
that's gonna be handy if someone gets kidnapped again. Or
And-
lost.
And Grace puts the tattoo on in the morning on everyone.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. What if they get kidnapped in the night? I mean,
Well, it would reset at dawn, so.
Resets
It
at
doesn't
dawn.
reset. She has to reset it.
Well,
The
it
tattoo
would-
disappears and it has to be re-tattooed onto the person every morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has to like mark people
The
in the
tattoo
morning.
is able to be used throughout the night. So if someone gets picked up in the night, you know,
Yeah,
we're
but what if
okay.
they're
We
asleep?
lose contact in the morning.
If they wait, yeah. I mean, if you're
We're
getting
giving him ideas.
kidnapped,
Let's not talk about this. Let's not We're writing an arc for him.
Yeah, you're giving me great ideas for the thing I kind of
What if
created.
Grace gets kidnapped? Then we're done for.
All right. You guys feel comfortable here, though? I feel comfortable, to be honest, after seeing, or hearing, conversations. It seems like we're in good hands here.
Oh, hello. I figured it out. Finally got the lizard brain working.
really? Did you? Okay.
Who's
know,
this?
This is Mills.
Oh,
Lizard Mills.
hello.
Lizard Mills.
It took a while to get the lizard brain connection with the mind link for whatever reason. It was your standard nefarious goings on, but I don't think anything we should be worried about. Run of the mill, underground. None of our business, I think.
I just want to not overstay our welcome because I feel like
Right.
if we mess anything up, we will get,
Yeah.
dunked
Yeah.
on.
I don't think there's anything even to look into, so...
It didn't seem like Jason was being like. I mean, he's kind of under the thumb, but not like
Jason?
Jason?
Jason Derulo.
Ah,
Jason Rulo. No. What the fuck?
Was that
Are
his
you
name, Mills? I couldn't remember.
Oh my god. That just clicked for me. Wow. Rulo.
I think. Oh, Rula.
Rulo. Derulo. I mean, if we could get out of here safe in the morning with all of our stuff,
Yeah,
that'd be
and it wasn't
perfect.
like he asked us to pay tribute, so even more none of our business.
Exactly. I mean, I think we've already paid for passage, so maybe some of what we paid for this went to his guy anyway. So I think we're fine.
Price of doing business.
Exactly.
didn't like that.
Huh?
I guess the question is, are we trying to keep watch during the night?
Yeah, I think a little paranoia won't hurt us.
It can
Yeah.
only help us.
I'd rather not. I'd rather err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
So you'll be in the air then for your watch, Tarwin.
I'd rather sand on the side of dirt.
Well, I knew that, Nix.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna lizard it up.
You
Hide
be
in
one
plain
of those
sight.
sidewinder snakes that just goes sideways through the sand.
And Cade will bathe in blood.
Will be the
Okay,
what?
I've had my fill today. Okay, so
Yep. Just wait till
Today.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Good thing is, if stuff does pop off, you'll have a lovely brunch tomorrow.
It'll be good to see if those things you tried to fill up make it last a bit longer.
Still gross.
Yeah, we might want to talk to like an enchanter to get you like a blood decanter or something.
Yeah, bottomless blood.
Well, I don't know about that. Just something
Wait.
that kind of preserves the.
Well, then he wouldn't have to get it ethically, unethically. It would just come from the jug.
But what I know about magic items, that sounds like a cursed item. Bottomless
You know,
blood, like it's coming from somewhere.
Yeah,
I-
I was gonna
that's
say
what I was thinking.
unknown source.
Wait,
Yeah.
you know, Mills, you know that thing you
Put
can
that-
like produce water or so, you have is that a jug thing that
Oh no,
Alligator,
it's just.
is that the
it's
jug
just
that you have? Or
no, I just have a spell.
do you guys I just had like a thought though, like if you had, sorry, it's way off topic, but a bottle that produced blood, do you think the blood's coming from somewhere, Or
I
know,
would
that's
say
what-
it
that's
would
what I'm
come
just
if
saying.
something that produced
magically.
water or something that produced ale, do you think that ale is also being stolen from somewhere?
I mean, probably.
I don't think
so.
it does.
I don't think you can just create it. I think it needs to
Yeah,
be
I think it's
transported.
yeah. That's
The
like
gods
one of
can
the
do anything.
like one of the three
Well-
laws of like
By that
physical
logic,
nature or something.
where are you is your create and destroy water just transporting the water?
Probably.
Might be.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Hopefully
never
it's coming-
salty, so it's not like ocean water.
Yeah, it's not
I
ocean.
think it
Hopefully
might
it's coming
filter
from like
the
a big
salt
lake.
out of it, because it's
Yeah.
not transport salt water; it's transport
What
water.
if
So I
you're-
think all the salt gets left behind.
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
you're
just
transporting
making
the
extra salty
water
foods.
from that worm's stomach? The sandworm's stomach that ate that
Oh
freaking
man,
water
he's
hole the
gonna
night
be
before,
gonna
and
be
it's
upset.
coming
Like
from
you
think
that.
it comes
It's from the nearest water source.
Oh, this has this has
The nearest water
Oh.
source.
Yo,
Such a-
what if
such
the
a-
nearest water source is like the water I drank earlier?
such a headache.
This is like time
Earlier-
travel
Disturbing and
talk.
upsetting, and I choose not to think about it anymore. It appears
Oh.
for magic.
If
Well,
it's
okay,
the
what
nearest
about-
water
And you-
source, you
What
were
about
just
for this-
creating water into that well, which is the nearest water source, so it wouldn't go up.
Oh man.
Nix
That would
turns
be
off
rough
the tattoo in his head.
Scrubs it off.
Like, fuck this.
What about produce flame? Am I taking a flame from like a nearby campfire?
No, I think that works differently because friction
bonfire just steals the nearest
steals the nearest.
All right, s'mores are almost done, guys. What the fuck? Where'd the fire go?
You know, Mills, I would agree with you, but as funny as that is to think about, I think fire works a bit differently because
Yeah.
it's, friction that makes things happen. So I think producing flame just
Got a
moves
great
the molecules around.
Oh yeah, I
super
do have to
fast.
do this to
Yeah.
cast it. It takes
Yeah,
me a
you're
while.
the
I gotta
You're
get it hot.
replacing the flint and stuff just with like
Yeah.
this friction,
magic. All right.
magical friction.
Around
Still
this
have to
time,
have something to
um,
fuel it.
Nix, you stumble
Your
into
skin.
the altar that is here set up for Surtur. It's a large statue, and it's surrounded by a ring of fire at the bottom. It almost looks like it's coming out of a portal of fire. Just standing there, hands like this. This is a huge stone statue.
I
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I don't know. I
I'm-
mean,
Maybe that's how people get sick in the world.
well,
I'm gonna take my axe off and put it on his hands where he's like this so he can hold my axe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna just take a knee and say a silent prayer.
Yeah. What do you say?
Almighty Surtur, Majesty Crafter, don't let me fucking die in this bullshit, please.
Roll me a D100.
D100. Also, do what you can about the time guy to make him not do time. That'd be great.
what?
It's a 34.
34. Yeah. You're speaking to Surtur and feel the flames flicker up just a little bit and then die back down.
After my prayer is done, I'll pick up my axe from him, put it on my back, and just kind of, if no one comes to grab me, I think he's just gonna hang out in the temple and drink by himself.
Yeah, unless anybody comes and finds you, yeah, you can just chill there. There's no one like tending to this altar, and it's more of like just an altar set up with a large canopy set as a backdrop behind it, and in front of it just a little bit, but the rest of it's open air.
I'm gonna pour some beer on his mouth.
Nice.
You know, that's a good point, Tarwin, but I think the necrotic spells, it's just sort of a healing spell that you can pick who you're taking the health from rather than it being someone randomly on the planet.
But like, by the same logic, like you're still with healing spells, it would still be taking health away. It might not be doing necrotic damage, but I'm just saying it's similar to
we
that
can-
spell.
We can look at it on the mass scale of this pyramid that just got dropped in this lush forest and it's turning into a desert, and the desert here is turning into the forest, a jungle.
It's sort of transporting. Do you think it's transporting or taking away?
Who knows?
Well, it's growing, so it's being created, technically. So it's new. Because the plants that existed there before are no longer... Because I asked this question a while ago. Is all the forest from where the pyramid is now coming to this place? And we see it
we don't
slowly
know.
growing. So
Yeah,
I
we
don't
don't-
think it
Yeah,
It
when
would
you asked
come-
Ian,
fully grown.
yeah, I don't think it's being transported here. I think it's the life and seeds that were here before are just have something to purchase onto now because all the moisture is not being sucked away.
So maybe
the old
just spells
seeds.
are just taking from your energy and turning it into healing
we debate
or
spells
flame.
until
we
Yeah,
fall
asleep.
so we
Yeah,
debate.
as this conversation of the arcane
That's
takes
what you
you
do on road
guys
trips.
into the
From
night.
non-arcane users.
Yep.
Two of them, and then
takes-
the actual arcane user.
Well, I use natural magic, so
That's
Yeah.
true.
The sun finishes its setting cycle, and Rulo eventually comes back from the front gate and sets up next to his carts, and starts to bed in for the night. Who's taking first watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Yeah, and of course, they have their people are going to watch as well as they've been watching the entire time. So
Me and Grim will kind of just do like a perimeter check every like 15 minutes or so, just to stretch our legs.
give me a d20 roll.
3.
God damn it.
Yeah, so yeah, you see the town starting to go to sleep. People starting to go back into their own tents and under their own hammocks and canopies, and the small amounts of buildings that are here are starting to close up, and that's about it.
During that time, I'm going to see if I can have a heart-to-heart with my new patron.
While you're on watch?
I mean, what else am I going to do besides just walking around?
Roll a 3, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you trying to contact your patron?
While we're not doing our little rounds, I'll try to reach out. I guess that would make a couple of times at least. And
Praying?
I don't know about praying. I'll like concentrate and focus because we're connected already, so it's not like I have to like make a connection with you, At least in Cade's mind, he doesn't. So, I'll sit Indian style and kind of like meditate and try to reach out to him and be like, hello, my new patron. I was wondering if we met chat.
Yeah, roll a D100 for me.
100. 95?
You get nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Like almost as much
Jesus.
as your brain almost is like, as soon as you say the word, you're like, this guy's never gonna talk to me.
Okay. I'll try that twice, and on the third time I'll be like, all right, well, if we can't come to some understanding, this is probably going to be very horrendous for both of us. So you let me know when you want to talk, and then I'll just carry on with my night.
Yeah. Night
I'll
goes
go
by.
on watch next.
All right. Give me a D20 roll for your perception.
Question: how many days has it been since we slept in my rod?
In your rod?
Yeah,
It's been like 6 or 7.
since
Eight.
that first night that they stayed with me.
We're 4 days into the trip, and I think it was
How many days did we stay in the?
9 days. 9 days. It's been 9
Oh,
days.
cool.
okay. Yeah, we spent 3 days in the.
One day.
So, am
One
I
more
rolling
day,
a
at least.
perception check or just a
Yes.
straight d20?
Perception check.
Okay, okay.
You're looking around to see what's going on in the night. during your
24.
watch. Yeah, and you took second watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, you do see. Looking towards the wall of the kind of where you guys came in from. What looks to be a large sail on the outside kind of come up to where the entrance is and stop. And then a group of, kind of close to the gate, a group of very large, about 10 to 15 of them, very large creatures walk and exit the gate. And the gate closes behind them. And then that sail, all you can see is this massive sail outside just start to move away.
Oh, people left the town.
Yeah, so I can assume that since they were all like large, they were probably all GIF.
With the
Were they all
24,
about
I would
that
say
same?
you could get a little closer and kind of look and you see these hippo-like creatures that you saw in the ball. Yeah.
Okay. Phew, thank God they're gone. That'll help us for later. Yeah, I'll just keep flying around, just patrolling until the next person.
Oh,
What?
that's a great that's a great gif.
Oh my God.
Those things are huge.
Where is this?
I wish they were hippopotamuses though.
Yeah,
is
right.
it?
In the chat.
In the chat.
Oh, those. Oh my God. Those are sea lions?
But yeah, other than that, you don't really
Walrus.
see anything else of note happen.
Maybe steal one.
Cool. Who's got next watch?
How many hours of watch was that? Was it?
I'd assume we're doing 2 each.
That would be 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
I will take the last half of watch. I've already finished my meditation.
I'm gonna tap you awake and just be like, yeah, well, Nyx. I'm gonna look around to make sure Nyx isn't around, and I'm gonna be like, all the hippos left on my watch, so we shouldn't have that issue in the morning at the very least.
You're sure all of them left?
It was like 12 to 15 of them, assuming. I don't think there's a sauna big enough for like more than that, right? How many figures did you see down there?
Honestly, I just saw the one, so there's no telling
Okay.
how many are here.
Well, a bunch of them left, so. And there was a sail, so I assume it was one of their ships.
You think Nick saw
Sand
the sail?
ships. I'm not sure where he went. I think he was saying something about going to, pay tribute, and he didn't come back. So maybe he's in a covered area
Oh,
where he
shit.
didn't notice.
What if he
What?
found the hippos?
I don't think he would. I feel like he wouldn't have gone in blind without us. He might have, but I mean, we
You
can.
don't think he would have gone in blind on hippos?
Well, if he was outnumbered, if there were like 15 of them, I think he's smarter than that.
He attacked us when there were, it was just he defended himself against us.
Yeah,
there
I was
was-
gonna say that was a very different situation. I don't think he's gonna look for the fight unless he had they attack him first.
Kate's gonna roll over and be
Like
like,
we did.
and be like, we would have heard it by now if he was.
Yeah, that's true. He would have made a fucking ruckus.
No, wait.
Oh my god, fucking
Wait.
vampire.
Do you sleep like a dog or do you sleep like a vampire?
My legs are curled up, but my chest is like this.
Half fetus, half Nosferatu.
We gotta get him a coffin.
A
He's
coffin,
very
yeah.
unsettling.
A coffin with half coffin, half doghouse. Just,
Yeah,
like,
half
crawl into
coffin.
it.
Yeah.
hole
Oh, a
inside.
coffin doghouse.
Pet cemetery. Oh my god.
Just the lid. The lid comes off. The roof comes
Yeah, but the top of the coffin is like an angled roof.
Yeah.
It's like the middle of the night. Can I go to bed now?
Yeah,
we
you can
s-
go to bed. I'm fully awake. I'm ready for our travel, but 4 more hours.
I'm-
so.
I'm gonna wake up in the last 2 hours to assist with the last
With
bit
the
of
Londor?
watch as well.
Okay, yeah. Y'all can go both.
I'll be
both give me
so
those
I'll-
perception checks.
I'll be 2 hours by myself, and then he'll be on the last 2 hours with me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Perception check
Mm-hmm.
is. Oh, nice. 22.
Nice.
Yeah. 22. You notice like this place is dead quiet now, whereas it was kind of bustling when y'all came in. In this hour of night, it is silent. You can hear the pitter patter of little mice and the slinking of sand snakes along the sand through here.
I try and find a sand snake and see if it's a little worm.
Yeah, you follow the sound of what you hear, slithering across the ground, and it looks to be a snake. You get close to it and it kind of notices you and stops, and y'all have that like 2 to 3 minute moment of checking each other out, and then it kind of slithers away.
Can I try and catch it?
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
But I'm not trying to hurt it.
Yeah. Give me an attack roll.
Non-lethal. Grappling attack. Grapple. Oh my god!
What
Don't
sort
choke
of
this
so?
thing.
Roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Okay. That is a 26.
You go to grab for it as it goes away, and you do get it right behind the head. And as it hisses, and you have it behind its glands.
I take out. So I
Starts
Take
to
out-
wrap its tail around your arm.
take out my just water skin and I pour a little onto its head.
Its tongue comes out and kind of like gets it off of its eyeballs and gets it off the top of its head, and it kind of its
I
tail
pour-
kind of loosens up just a little bit.
And I pour a little bit more.
Yeah, it seems to be loosening its grip on your arm.
All right, and then I'll walk back to our tent with it and sit with it in my hand. and try to let it, crawl around and stuff. But if it tries to get away, I hold on to it.
Yeah, give me... I'm gonna say, give me an animal handling check.
Won't fuck me stack up. Oh. 8.
Oh.
Hmm?
Yes, it snaps at you a couple times, but misses every time.
Okay.
So you don't get hit with its venom.
Right.
But
It's
yeah,
one of those times, after it snaps at me a couple times, I'll put my hand up to it and let it,
Yep.
bite into the meat between my pointer finger and thumb.
you're gonna let it bite you?
Mm-hmm.
How bored do you have to be, man?
I
Jesus Christ. Gonna build up that immunity slowly.
He doesn't have to build it up.
So what?
He doesn't have to build it up.
Build
You
up
just let
the
him.
immunity.
You just let him do it once, right?
yeah,
he's,
just once.
he's immune to poison.
I'm
Alright,
immune to poison. So
Yeah. So
But
you,
poison and venom are different.
you take 14 points of piercing damage,
all right.
and in D&D they're not really different.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, in real life.
And you would take 12 points of poison damage, but you are immune.
And after it bites me, I'll pour a little bit more water onto its head so it can drink again. And then just try and hold it, and then wait for Mills to wake up.
That was a hefty bite. 14
Yeah,
piercing and 12 poison. Oof.
Things are beefy in the desert.
Now you're a sidewinder slithering by. Oh, okay. Hey there,
Right
little
here.
fella.
I thought a pocket snake would be pretty cool.
Gotta put that snake in your pocket.
Like pocket sand? Like you take
Yeah,
sand out of
yeah,
your
I'm
pocket and throw it
familiar,
at somebody? Just have a
Ooh,
friend.
You know
that
what'd be better? You get a war skin and stick it or some kind of container, and then you like launch them at somebody, or say, "Hey, you want some of these peanuts?" And they just like, and the snake jumps up and bites their face.
That is a great idea, Mills. It's a great idea. Then he doesn't have to stay in my pocket.
Yeah, pockets probably. I mean, I know that you're immune to poison, but they still bite like a son. Okay.
Yeah, I let him, these two little holes right here. I let
Holy
him know
crap!
that
You are bleeding very,
yeah.
very bad.
I love how the druid is encouraging this inhumane behavior towards this animal.
We'll poke some holes in it. It'll be fine.
I'm just trying to get him used to me, before I,
Oh, you're trying to get a little pet, huh?
before I set him up somewhere. I used to have a sea snake pet, so he would follow me around. I would find him fish.
All right, Mills, what was your perception
shit.
roll?
That's 28.
Cool, yeah. Other than you and Alondor talking, you get that same sense of eeriness, quiet around. But then about an hour passes into your 2-hour watch, and you notice some people starting to rustle around in this place, and a handful for the final hour kind of come up to this well to get water out of it. A line starts forming kind of through y'all's place as the early bird gets the water in this place. You go and look down over into the well, and you've noticed overnight the well has risen about 20 to 30 feet.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Signs of change. Hey, Alondor, hold that snake still really quick. I'm gonna try something here.
Okay. He's sort of wrapped around my arm.
Yeah, I'll take my staff. Is there like a rodent around?
You can look around for one, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Before the
I'll try
hustle and bustle starts to
Yeah.
wake up. Yeah.
Try to grab one.
Yeah, give me same thing as Alondor. Give me a d20 roll with your dexterity modifier.
All right, it's not gonna be great. I'm on big roll. Okay, 14.
Ooh, 12. So yeah,
Oh,
you
perfect.
can snatch up a little sand
Alright.
mouse.
And I'll sit them on the top of my staff and kind of, sprinkle some like herbs that I have on top, and then like a little kind of cage forms,
Mhm.
and I'll just hold it out to the snake.
Yeah. Are you attempting to feed this to the snake?
Yes.
All right. Let me do a snake and sand mouse roll off here. Yeah. You dip your caged rodent down.
And as it gets towards the snake, it like opens up
Kinda
just wide
opens
enough
up.
where the snake can
Nice.
like, yeah.
Ooh. All right, yeah. So, the snake kind of sits up and goes in for it, and snaps it on the first go.
Nice.
You hear
And
the
as
little squeals of the mouse as the life leaves it.
nice as that happens, I finish my incantation and say the last word, and my staff spirals green up to the snake, and I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship on him.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet. Does that last for a certain amount of time?
It's 24 hours.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And he does get to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Does he have intelligence of 4 or higher?
Double check that.
I guess I could check. I have all these animals over here. I don't have a regular snake.
So far, what I've seen, Sand Snake has an intelligence of -4.
It's all instinct.
It's a 2.
Poisonous snake. Let's see. The poisonous snake has an intelligence of 11.
11, right?
I looked up Sand Snake.
Well,
Just in case.
there's no sand snake in the.
In D&D, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I looked it up. It says 5e creature on D&D Wiki.
Yeah, you can't always trust the wiki. It's
Okay.
People
yeah,
can
it could be homebrew.
create
Okay.
stuff, you know?
But the poisonous snake is one and an eighth challenge rating, 2 hit points. Snake.
Mm-hmm.
So probably the smallest raw snake that they got.
Well, this one is a little bit beefier than that.
Okay.
I've got its stats pulled up right here. It has an intelligence of 1.
Oh, bummer. Okay, well this build doesn't work then. Is it intelligence of +1 or just
No,
straight 1?
its intelligence is 1. Strength 2, dexterity 16, con
so
11,
one would be a -2 then.
intelligence of 1.
Intelligence 1 is like -5.
It's -5.
Oh yeah, -5. -5. Okay.
Wisdom's a 10 and charisma's a 3.
Well, that's a bummer.
It just doesn't work on them. Animal friendship.
Yeah, it doesn't. The spell fails.
All right. Unfortunate.
Well,
You think that you
this ain't a very smart snake. You might want to get a new one.
get a sense it might be happy. It's been fed and watered.
You know, I
The
wasn't
perks
really
of
thinking
domestic life.
of well, you know what? Maybe I can train it to be smarter. You know.
He's a real dummy. Let me tell you.
Oh, okay.
Probably the dumbest snake I ever met.
Tell us how you really
Poor
feel.
snake got fucking uprooted.
All right. Well,
Forced
you know
to
what?
bite. Oh
In
my
that case,
God.
Mills, I'm gonna loosen my grip on the snake and see if he hangs around or if he leaves.
Well, listen, if you want to do the snake trick, I can always become a snake and I can hide in a peanut jar, and then we can do the trick.
Okay. Okay.
Or I can be your pocket snake and I won't bite you.
That's a good. That's
Okay,
a better.
Yeah, we're talking here. Yeah, so I'll loosen my grip on the snake and let him like slither around, and if he leaves, he leaves. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
It goes to it gets like out of shade and kind of stops in a sunny spot and just kind of buries itself in the sand just a little bit and keeps its head right above the sand.
Erwin's been propped up on his elbow this whole time watching you two, just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Gotta
And
make
this poor
friends.
snake.
Good morning, Terwin. Good morning. I guess we could wake everyone else up now.
Yep.
You get
There's a-
bored.
There's a water line, so
We
if
already
you
have
want
a
water.
lava dog. You want a pet snake too?
Well, we don't have a lava
I
dog.
don't
We
have
have.
a pet.
The party collectively
I
has a
don't.
lava
I don't.
dog.
I don't know that.
Is that right,
I don't
Kate?
know
Is
how
that
Kate
our
sees it.
dog?
I mean, you're kind of like aunts and uncles, so
Yeah.
Uh,
We're all a
we're that
family.
close.
I'm
do you
gonna-
not want to
I've
be?
known,
We,
I've known you for 9 days. I'm already this dog's uncle. That's
I
a
mean,
lot of
okay,
responsibility.
well, these, you
I haven't
know,
even known you long enough for my rod to recharge.
well, Grace and you know,
Easy
Alondo,
now.
Grace and Alondo at least would be considered an aunt and an uncle already.
Gotta have some rest time for round 2.
Nix, do you wander your way back towards camp whenever the sun rises?
Probably a little after the sun rises, so like 7 o'clock.
Well, if I
Alright.
don't see him when I wake up, I'm gonna like, wait, nope, we need Grace to do, he needs to be here for that, so never mind. Motherfucker. Guess we'll just wait till he gets back.
Yeah, he waits till like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, in the morning, Grace starts doing her, normal thing and putting tattoos back on everybody, and then whenever Nick shows back up, she'll place one on him as well.
You have fun? You were gone all night.
Yep.
Did you find a temple?
Yep.
Nice. Do you feel better about going to see your family?
No, not at all.
Okay. I thought maybe giving you that time with Surtur would be nice, but nope. Can't fix. Even gods can't fix family issues, I guess.
I may meet him soon. Who knows?
They can certainly create them, though. Yep, just be wrapping everything up, and I want to get the fuck out of here. I don't really like this place much.
In the wagon again.
In the wagon, on the road
On
again.
the road again.
On
On the wall again.
Nix, when you do wake up and take your axe off of the mantle that you left there overnight burning in the fire, you notice that the obsidian black head of it is now like, it looks like it has fire kind of crackling inside of it.
Wonderful.
That's fucking sick. Hell yeah.
Wait,
The
did you
present
just
is
get a
ready
s-
now.
Did you just get a weapon skin?
Divine weapon skin. Why does it look like a lava rock now? Oh, it's obsidian. Damn, Surtur must like you. He must be he must be on your side for this meeting.
That's for
At
certain.
least that's good.
You see Rulo come over to you guys, stretches. It's about time to get going, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
I think so. Did you get those horses you needed?
We weren't getting any new horses, no.
Oh,
Um,
you
He
said you
doesn't
needed to
quite-
see a man
You said,
about a horse.
yeah, you had to see a man about
He
a horse.
doesn't quite understand figures of speech. You
Well,
gotta.
that's a saying. I was saying I needed to go take care of some business.
Oh.
Wait, so,
Oh. Hey,
so
Elando.
why didn't you
Elando.
say take care of
He-
business then?
He had an upset stomach.
Oh, he needed to poop.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What?
it's an innuendo covering an
Right.
innuendo for
And
an
he
innuendo.
whistles, and everybody
Oh.
everybody behind him starts to load up. Here's load up. We're moving in 10 minutes.
Times like these where I remember Alondor has an intelligence of 8.
Mills, 10 minutes. Do you think he needs to see a man about the horse again?
Poor
Elando,
Rulo's
you-
got IBS.
Elando, you know I was just making that up to cover for what we saw, right?
You know, I forgot already. What we did last
That's
night.
probably for the best. Hey, what animal should I be today?
I mean,
You
do you want
should
to
be
be
a
a snake?
dolphin.
I don't know if I'll get very far at being a dolphin. I'm gonna have to swim in
Sand dolphin.
And dolphin?
beer dolphin.
That's a tiny dolphin. You're gonna be a baby dolphin.
Those casks are pretty big, my friend.
If you could study a
They are true,
dinosaur,
but
if
dolphins
you s-
breathe air, not water.
Yeah, we could just leave the cork open.
You
Can't
have
you-
your blowhole right next to the cork the whole time.
can you become a sandworm?
I don't. I
Like
think
a
sandworm's
dinosaur?
more on the
They don't
sandworm's more on the monster realm. I'm doing beast only.
It's
Wait,
just
so
beast.
dinosaurs aren't monsters?
Yeah, dinosaurs are like ancient beasts.
Like dragons?
No, those are dragons.
Dragons are, yeah.
Yeah, monsters are like
Dragons are
te-
their
technically
own breed.
they're technically like
Wait, you just-
I had the word for it. It was
Oh, because they're not
dino-
magical.
Dinosaurs are
Dinosaurs
beasts.
are not
They're
magical.
ancient animals, you know.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just all
Monsters
of
are
our
like
animals
corrupt-
these days
corrupt.
come from dinosaurs, so it's just like a lineage situation. Whereas dragons are just dragons. They've always been dragons, always will be.
Ah, I
Until
see, I
one
see.
day that they are bones.
Until they are bones. And then there's more dragons because they have babies.
And then they're also bones at some point.
But yeah, and then those that they had babies before they became bones. So
Those bones won't be here any longer.
yeah,
I wonder what they're gonna call this place now that it's
trove. Your
no
bone
longer
trove
the
They'll
is
bone
still
seed.
be here.
well,
Yeah.
not if y'all move them and sell them all because they're now visible.
Marcus about to get
Yeah,
There's going to
oversaturated.
be an oversaturated market leading to an economic down crash, and it'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Guys, I think they're about
Yeah.
I think they're about to leave us.
and
Oh,
my
it's been 10
jungle is
minutes.
becoming.
We're not on the wagon. Get on the wagon.
All right, animal. Give me an animal.
The
Evil.
beaver.
Giant scorpion. Okay.
Oh, okay. Giant scorpion works.
that was
One
nice
claw
joke.
is holding a tankard.
God.
A giant scorpion just sitting on top of one of the wagons, dipping a tankard down in front of it every now and then.
How
No,
fast are these
the
horses
tail
going?
just puts a hole in the side so
Um,
it can just hold the tankard up every so often.
They're going at like a slow pace.
Okay. Yeah, I can keep up.
Yeah, they're all carrying hundreds of pounds of liquid,
Yeah.
so plus
Yeah.
bodies.
I got 40
Roll-
speed.
Rulo, our friend is this scorpion. Don't be alarmed.
Right, I just saw that happen. Thank you very much.
You're
Plus-
welcome.
plus his
Just-
rent.
He kind of turns and cracks the whip, and
Oh my god.
the caravan starts moving. Who wants to head up this day's travel?
I'll do it. I'll fly up and roll for and like be kind of monitoring every so often.
Yeah,
From
roll up and
up
give
high.
me a perception check.
12?
Yeah, sun's starting to come out early and it's getting warm, but it's different. It's a lot more humid today than it has been. Like the rain that has been sucked up out of the sand it's made it a little muggy.
Oh,
So feel a little moisture in the air, and you see out across the dunes what used to be what you could see trails of like sand dust being whipped off by the wind. There's none of that kind of floating in the air anymore. It looks like the dunes are becoming more compact. But it just looks like a sea of dunes in front of you guys, with the
Okay.
the packed road that you guys are following.
Is it still like we're on the wall, right? Or are we off the wall now?
You're on it.
Okay.
You make your way back to it. It takes about an hour to get back to it.
Okay.
But then you move back towards that same compact surface, which y'all assume was a wall that y'all have been traveling on top of that cut through this land. Takes about an hour to get back to that, and then you continue. Rulo leads the party, continuing on that winding wall.
I'm gonna look back at Nyx and just see his skin fucking steaming from all the moisture in the air. It's like, oh, the environment is changing really rapidly. This is insane.
This sucks.
This is great. I love it.
No more mirages, I guess. Isn't that bored out of dry heat? Right? How do mirages work? I don't even
I don't
know.
know. I'm not a scientist.
Rulo turns back, or is sitting next to Cade, because Cade's on the front cart with him. Turns to Cade and says, "Well, it appears that the soft desert sand is becoming harder. We could pick up the pace if you guys think."
I'll say that telepathically to everybody, be like, do we want to get to moving a little more hastily? Rulo says that we can.
Wheels can keep up.
Anything happens to a single barrel of this alcohol.
It wasn't my suggestion. They said that we can move faster if we want to. Not saying we can, like, run, but faster than a trot.
Kind of a moderate pace. I mean, right now we're going, if I had to put a number on it, maybe 25 feet every 6 seconds. So we could.
Oh
pick it
yeah,
up
I'm
to-
like,
we
I'm
can
like
pick it
going
up to-
past, like coming back around.
Go.
I got
Let's.
40.
Yeah. Let's pick it up a
Yeah, I
little.
say we
Let's
pick
pick
it
it
I
up.
up.
think
Yeah.
we picked it
We
up.
could pick it up to about 35, 40 maybe.
That's fine.
Manticore, let's do
The
it.
sand looks a lot more. It's less sandy, if that makes sense. It's not so easy to sink into. It's compacted.
However you feel it's safe enough to go, you make that choice.
I think the booze will be okay. Rulo knows his shit, right?
I don't know.
We defer to your traveling wisdom.
But I think we should try it.
Let's try it.
He kind of gives 2 whistles, and the whips, and then you see, your cart starts to move faster, and then the carts behind start to pick up the pace a little bit. But yeah, you guys travel through the desert through this whole day. If there's anything you would like to do, this day is not very eventful. This is just open desert out here currently.
I guess when we stop for lunch, I will provide 2 rounds of good berries for everyone.
Yeah, like
Oh,
normal.
nice.
You'll stop about 6 hours in and have lunch.
That counts as a
Pass out.
short rest.
Yeah. You guys usually stop for about an hour every day. So
What
Yeah,
was
yep.
the point of even getting rations if Mills has this fucking good berry shit? I don't
I
feel.
tried to tell y'all.
Look, it was Grace's decision.
How many do we get?
He
Okay,
likes to have
blame,
backup
blame,
plans.
blame the
Grace
person
speaks
that's
up
asleep.
and says, I like flavor every once in a while. Okay, I can't always just eat these
Let's say
berries.
that.
Those are flavorful and full of sugar. They're pretty
Oh,
flavorful.
apparently raspberries are not berries either. They're the same
Really?
thing as strawberries. They're
Oh
called
my
aggregate.
God.
They're called aggregate fruit.
And blackberries.
Yep.
So blueberries are the only berry with berry in the name?
Nope. Boysenberry, huckleberry.
Elderberry.
I thought boysenberry was like a blackberry. But
It's
a
different.
different
Singular
color.
berries. They're singular berries.
How many?
Interesting.
How many good berries do we get?
It's just one for everyone. I just did two slots,
Oh, okay.
but it feeds you for the whole day. So
Does that even help you?
I was gonna give it to
I
Grim.
mean, you don't eat, so.
Yeah, I was gonna give it to Grim.
Yeah.
Do these good berries just feed us, or do they do any healing? Or
it's one
1 point.
1 point of
okay,
healing.
I'll take 1
Yeah.
point. Then.
Oh yeah, you got bit by a snake. Earlier. You want some more healing? I can use some more healing.
No, I think I can just sit here and over time heal myself.
Grace comes over and says, "Nonsense," and slaps you on the hand and casts Cure Wounds on your hand.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I
good.
guess-
I did not prepare any healing spells today.
And you can roll. She did it at 2nd level, so you can roll
2d4 plus 8.
2d8 plus 5.
Okay, thank you, Grace. You didn't have to spend a spell. I can just heal myself, but thank you.
Yeah, Grace, let him suffer the consequences of playing with a snake.
What'd you say it was?
2d8 plus 5.
Nice.
All right, and the lunch concludes, and you guys get back on your way, and go through the rest of the day into night. You find an area in between some dunes to circle up once again, and caravan, they break out their tents and everything and start setting up. Who wants to take first watch for this night?
I'll take it. So I can have 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep tonight.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
That's a 25.
Yeah, as you're sitting there, nightfall, you notice that there's a lot more birds flying around than there have been. Just a flock of birds flies across your vision in the middle of the night.
Damn.
You do feel a soft rumble in the earth. Lasts for about 10 minutes and then subsides.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing.
Nice.
Do you guys want me to weave the planes into our wheel?
What?
Oh, the little thing you can do, the turn the
Yeah, I can,
the environment.
turn some. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
want me to do that?
Sure.
Okay. I got a mile to work with, so you
Yeah,
can probably keep
yeah.
some things away. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. What does the immediate landscape around us look like?
Think of like compact dunes, just rolling dunes.
Okay, perfect. I'm thinking like sandy hobbit holes.
Okay. Yeah.
And like a good distance away, and like I'll sprout some like chairs and like sitting places. Like I'll do like a square in the middle, and then kind of some sandy hobbit holes around, and then on the exterior of that, kind of surrounding our perimeter, I'll do some like I'll shape the sand to be like real like rocky, rough terrain. And then outside that, in the four corners of my little square here, I'll create where the sand is. I'll create these pools of water, like decent sized pools of water, kind of like the bowl that we previously encountered.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Just casually making villages out in the middle of the fucking desert. This shit's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, let me something. All right, okay. Who wants to take second watch?
Oh,
That could be. I would say me and Nix can do second watch, and I can be like, all right,
Rating,
y'all,
all that?
everybody
Yeah.
get ready for bed, and all.
Sweet. Yeah, roll me a perception check.
21.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Nice. Yeah, you see do either of you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Awesome, great. In the moonlight out here, as well, it's not too hard to see, but after you complete your spell and change this mile-wide square, about an hour goes by until at one of the corners that you put one of those pools, you see shoot up out of it about half a mile away, just like a pillar. It looks like a pillar.
Look, see, I told you that would happen, Nix.
And then after you see the pillar come up, it just starts and then goes down. Like, if you could get a sense of anger, that's kind of what you saw.
Oh, I got him. I tricked him.
Baited him.
Well, if you ever want to kill a sandworm, now we know how to attract them.
Well, that's terrifying. But we could put one under the Hippo City. It will be great.
I don't know if I can do it under. I can shape inside the city.
Well, I
can
can
make-
just dig a really long tunnel in the sand, or I guess dirt, if it turns to dirt.
I can help with that. I can help. I have a spell for that. I can
Bunch of
help.
water down there, and
Yeah.
just make a man-made lake, and then
And then just, or like, we could go infiltrate the city, and I could just, in the square mile that I can affect, I can just make all the ground look like water.
That would be good. That would be good.
'Cause that would attract a bunch of them.
Yeah, it would. These are great plans.
So, what? You've mentioned these hippos before. What's your deal with them?
Oh, they're just horrible, awful people
Like,
that don't
Like-
want us to survive.
who's us?
Us local desert folk.
Okay, so not like giant folk,
No.
but giant folk are included in that.
Yeah, I would include them in local desert folk.
They want to be like the leaders of the desert,
Yeah.
or the only people of the desert.
I mean, that would probably make things a lot easier for them.
Right. Do they have a stronghold in the desert?
They have a big city where they send out these recruits that they're high on their ass all the time. We always come sure and make sure we pick them off.
Okay.
Damn.
So what would, like, you say the recruiters, what would like that be like?
Huh? Where would
What what would they be doing?
Oh, the recruiters.
Yeah.
They talk to hippo people in the hippo city and they get people to join the hippo force, I guess.
Oh, it's like intercity. It's not like they don't got other people like
Oh, they
under
get
their
bugs
wheel.
sometimes.
Say that again.
Bugs.
Oh, bugs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bugs and some of the Elondor folk, but they don't have noses.
Oh. Wow.
Wait, what? Oh wait, I'm not there.
Well, okay. I'm not sure I follow you there.
They all have these like mind powers. It's weird, man.
Okay. What about like normal folk?
Like us, we
Yeah.
do what we can to survive. Usually that means steal bones, sell them to people across the country, get paid.
Yeah. So
That's
it's like
fine.
it's
Just
like
stay alive.
hippos. It's like hippos versus everybody kind of deal.
Yeah, it's everybody versus the hippos.
What, would there be a reason for a non-hippo to work with a hippo?
Not that I could see. I've never met the hippo I liked.
Okay. Yeah. Not even like a normal hippo.
No, they're very aggressive.
Yeah, those things are scary. I don't even like turning into them. I just go crazy.
Yeah, they are absolutely like honestly, they'll try to
Yeah.
kill you more than the sandworms will.
Yeah, they can. I mean, they can freaking bite a can-sized hole in your leg. Like, just this is like a punch, just clean hole.
Yeah, man, it's just gone. That's your tibula.
And so basically, these hippo folk are like, they're like hippos but animated. So, okay.
I think regular hippos are pretty animated.
Well, you know what I mean. Sentient.
I feel like hippos are still sentient, but okay.
Okay. Intelligent.
I think I see where you're going with it. They
You
walk
went
on
away.
2 legs and stuff.
Okay. Well. So. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So, one more question. I'm sorry, I'm
of
bugging
course.
you.
Oh no, I could talk about my hatred of hippos all night.
So you can't think of any reason that a non-hippo folk, would be working with a hippo folk?
No. Unless it was dastardly.
Dastardly.
Like, I don't know, just hypothetical. Like if Rulo wanted to screw us over and kidnap all of the booze and sell us into slavery, you know, he would make a
But
deal with hippos to do that probably.
well, yeah, but not Rolo though. He works for the people that you bought the booze from, right?
Oh yes, he's very trustworthy.
Yeah, yeah. Would be Rolo. Maybe that guy on cart 3. He's shifty.
Court 3.
Yeah. It's just an observation, not like a.
Yeah, no, just we're talking hypotheticals.
Yeah, of course, of course. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna get some shut eye. Enjoy your sand hut. I made it extra tight in there because I know you like to dig yourself in, so it's kind of the same, but it's more like homey. It's like a sand house.
Thank you. That's very considerate, Mills.
Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow.
Wow, that guy's fucking awkward. He's gonna go to his sand hut.
Nice.
I know I'm gonna be like in my mind. I'm just like, Rolando, wake up! Rolando! Oh, okay.
It's your
It
turn
just
to
turned,
watch,
so-
Yolandor.
You know, I'm always awake, so I'm just I just tune everything out and I meditate. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good night.
good.
Listen,
Yes.
I did not spill no beans, but I poured some of the liquid out, if you know what I mean.
He didn't know what seeing a
Did you
man
make-
about a horse is.
Wait, did you
think
make
he's
a-
gonna know what the fuck that means?
So are you saying I need to like clean up a mess around the fire?
No,
When you guys
sorry,
or-
sorry. No, so I talked to Nix about the hippos, but I did not mention the hippo as the thing.
So you talked about like. So you said he like.
Well, he brought it up, and so I was like, "Ooh, here's my in. I can kind of," because I haven't really talked to him about it. So I was like, "I'll, you know,
And you
um,
said stuff about Rolo or.
nope." Well, he mentioned Rolo as like an example of like, say for example, Rolo was working with a hippo. He would probably be selling us all into slavery or something like that. Anyways,
And he just picked him out. What a coincidence that
yeah, I
he-
know.
That's
I'm
sort
lucky
of
that it was
crazy.
dark because my eyes were racing.
I'm walking on conch shells right now.
Oh, you and your
so
folksy
he knows
saying.
figures of speech, but only if they're related to water.
Yeah, yeah.
The sea.
Okay, so anyways, I asked him, would there be a reason for a non-hippo folk to work with a hippo folk? And he said no, unless it was nefarious. Which I think we kind of figured, but like, is it nefarious against us? And I guess if it was, we would already seen the comeuppance of that.
Yeah, it sounded like he was just gonna let him, let him travel with us, do his business, and it's, remember he said when you come back, I have something for you. So
Yeah.
like, whenever he drops us off,
And we're not going back because we're
and
getting
we're
dropped
not,
off.
and we're not going back. So I think it has nothing to do with us.
So should we tell Nix? Because I feel like.
Well, if we've
I feel like I
lied
want
him
to because
already-
I want to be. Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to be honest with them, but I feel like we already kind of missed our window of
Yeah,
telling
I
them.
think if we just go about our days, this will never come up again, and we won't. It won't be like a lot. It would be just like, oh, I thought we said he was a hippo, or I'm sure we said maybe that it was when you turned your tattoo off or something that you couldn't hear us.
He was gone. He was gone all night last night. So
Yeah, he was.
it's
so,
kind of
yeah.
out there. If
Yeah,
it's we're just
and
like we
when
got back, we
came-
told
we
everybody,
got back,
and you
we
weren't
told
there.
everybody, and
Yeah.
I just assumed he was there. I didn't know he. So if it ever comes up again, I think we use that sort of angle at it. And
Yeah, but I literally just had a full conversation about hippo people, and I did not mention it.
well, it's because we already mentioned it. Remember?
Well, yeah, but I was like ice skating around.
Well, it's not ice skating around if he already knew.
Yeah, but, I think we fudged up, man. I think we fudged up.
Okay. Well, that's one. He's already stressed out. We're going to see his family, so
Mhm,
maybe
Not
after
add another layer, but what if this is like stress relieving?
relieving that we lied to him about the people we're
No,
traveling
like
with.
if we would have told him, he'd be like, well, I could have just took that guy out and blew off some steam, and it would have been walking on daisies to get
And
back
then
to my home.
but then that would have compromised getting all of the booze to his people.
That's true. That's true. And Terman just saw like 15 hippos loading a boat.
It might still compromise, if we tell him now.
Yeah. All right. You're right. You're right. Okay. I just feel really bad, man.
I understand that you feel bad, and I take that in, and you can, let me have that information, and we can talk about it anytime you like. But just the two of us.
You got it. I won't tell a single soul about these hippos.
Such a monk
mean-
answer. I will shoulder the burden for you.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
you can. Yeah, okay. My watch has started. Go to sleep.
All right, I'm going.
No, my watch is ended.
And now my watch has ended.
Roll a d20 for me, Alondor, for your perception.
Wait, I don't
So
want that
would-
dice.
Alondor have understood if he had said, I'm about to see a man about a seahorse. Does that
I don't know.
translate?
Usually that would mean you're going to see how someone's kids are doing. So,
Never mind then.
because the male seahorse takes care of the children and births them. So,
Who said it was a male seahorse?
well, it's typically when you think of seahorses, you think of children. So,
Are you taking this watch with Alondor right now,
No,
Tara?
no. I
Oh,
was
okay.
saying a meta question.
okay.
I was talking over a game.
What was the roll?
15.
Yeah, pretty uneventful night. You see. Nope. Got a little wiser. You don't really see anything across the dunes. Yeah, night goes. Your watch goes by pretty uneventful.
Please. Both, all 4 hours, or do I need to wake someone up for the last bit? Or
If you want to watch all 4 hours, you can.
yeah, I don't need to sleep anymore, so or meditate anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll wake up. Wait, has Tarwin done a watch? I'll wake up Tarwin.
I did the first watch.
Oh, I'll wake up Cade.
Oh. That's him already. Okay. I'll,
But it's not time to wake up yet. We still got 2 more hours, so.
feeling a bit lonely.
Yeah, I could have done the rest myself, but I mean, if you want to go back to sleep, you surely can. You don't
No.
have to watch it all.
No worries. I'm more than happy to.
Did you have any of your blood yesterday?
No, but I don't feel the need quite yet. I only have so much, and I want to try to make it last, just in case this goes sideways, like tends to usually happen.
Okay, sure.
So-
I was just asking. I didn't know if you knew if it worked yet or not. Your little flask mechanism.
No, I guess we can look. See, we could see at least. That way we can know to be on the lookout for more, just in case we happen to get in a fight or something else happens that we don't foresee. I'll pull out that little flask and I'll pull the top off and I'll kind of go like this and see if it moves.
Smells very sour to you.
I'm gonna stick my finger in and give it a little taste and see if it's good or not.
It tastes very acrid to your lips, and
Mm.
it's not good.
Okay. I'll spit it out and kind of be like, well, so much for that idea. And
Hey,
I'll pour it out
bunch
and,
of blood bags. Oh, never mind. I guess we don't have any blood bags.
I mean, what do we need them for?
I don't. Some disguise. I don't know.
Oh, well, I'll cap the rest of it and,
Hey, the last time you drank was right after the fight, correct?
yes.
Right. You were starting to feel very you're getting some urges.
Already?
Yeah. This is the third night since you drank.
The second,
Second
yeah,
night.
third.
Should be
night.
the,
We
Right.
slept in the
the
basin.
third.
We slept
Oh,
in the
we
camp.
slept at the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
sleep here. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
You would have actually started to get these urges around lunchtime when y'all were traveling.
Already?
Yes.
I thought you said the other. Like, you told me how long. Shit.
It's listed in there.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot longer than this.
Yeah.
God, there's so much.
I haven't seen anything too eventful on my watch, so no.
I mean,
Actually, no, I didn't list it in there for you because it's something that you haven't really figured out yet. But
okay.
I have the stats for it. You're slowly learning it.
Okay. I thought you sent it to me, but maybe it was in Discord.
I sent it to you a while ago.
Yeah.
But I did not put it on your character sheet because you still need to learn
Yes.
like
Okay.
how it's affecting you.
Okay. I'll kind of after I pour that thing out and yeah, too bad. I'm I guess you could say I'm feeling a little bit peckish already. Which
Oh,
can't be good.
I look around and do I see any of the other people keeping watch like that usually do?
Yeah, there's about 2 of them awake.
Oh, do you want to, take one of them out and drain them and then bury them in the sand?
Jesus.
I'll turn and look at him. What do we see? Or who's on watch right now?
You see
Seriously considering.
you see
We had this whole moral quandary about killing.
Oh, wait,
I
wait.
think this is sarcasm.
Hold.
you see Seji and Wiley.
Okay. Like, I mean, do you think we probably have to take them both out, right?
Yeah, we could totally do it,
I mean, I think they would really stand no chance against, both of us.
Yeah, like a sandworm got them or something.
The only problem is taking them out before they make enough noise to wake somebody else or rouse one of the compatriots.
I'm sure we could do it silently. Maybe we say we saw something in the distance and we ask them to go check it out with us over a dune.
I could get Grim to go out there like he's a creature or something.
Sure. Okay, I'll take your lead.
I'll kind of raise an eyebrow to him and be like, I mean, after you, it was your idea.
No, I insist. Like, you're the one that's hungry, so...
True, but I might not be in my right mind. You should lead this dance.
Y'all,
Are-
stop
are you not-
baiting
are you
each
not-
other.
Are you not that hungry, then? Do you think you can hold it, or...
Let's see if we encounter we could maybe encounter something in the desert that I could partake in, hopefully.
Okay, if you say so,
Maybe I can ask Nyx if there's a band of, another band of bandits or, you know.
Hey, to be honest, I was testing you, so thank you for abiding by what we talked about.
As I said, as long as I am in my right mind, I won't harm any innocents. So just keep me accountable when I'm not.
I'm glad the urge did not make you do otherwise.
Just promise me you'll keep your word, and the others will, as long as I'm not in my right mind.
Well, we would have found out shortly if you weren't.
I definitely think we should tell the others once they rouse, though. That way, it can be a consensus with the group.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
I
Consensus has taken one of these guys out, or consensus of trying to find you.
figure something else out, yes.
Okay, good.
No,
Just
nobody...
making sure.
Yeah, right,
I had
right.
to ask again to make sure you're not, trying to get one over on me now.
No. No. Nothing of that sort.
Insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, roll an insight check, and
I'm gonna start taking points of exhaustion from not eating.
It's not like I'm not trying to.
It's a 10.
are you being truthful?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's being straightforward with you.
Okay, kid.
Okay.
Of course, it had to be in a desert, not a city or something.
I would have loved to wake up to fucking Ilondor and Cade fighting each other.
Hey, if he would have gone for it, I think that would have happened. So.
I know. I was like, oh god, here we go. Fuck.
Time to put down old Yeller.
It's like,
And his little dog too.
yeah.
Grim didn't do anything.
So,
Who's going to take care of it?
you guys go to sleep after that conversation?
No, that's our last watch.
Yeah, it's the last watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Oh yeah, this is the last watch.
Huh?
Yeah.
He woke me up 2 hours into the watch, so it's the last 2 hours that I'm with him.
Little did you know, those guys had the observant feet, and so they just heard everything.
They just read your lips. And your ass is chapped.
I mean, if it's us against the party of, trail guys, I'm gonna put our money on us.
Us.
All right.
Yeah, and then we're stuck in the desert.
Yeah.
We got Nyx.
And we can follow the yellow brick road.
everybody slowly starts to wake up, and your stomach is, it's not so much your stomach, Cade, but like you're feeling weak, like pretty weak.
Okay.
But everybody's starting to wake up around you, and yeah, Rulo's starting to pack up his wagon. Everyone else is starting to pack up their wagon.
As they're packing, I'm gonna motion to the group to come towards me like this.
What's up?
Howdy.
Oh, right, we're getting our tattoos. Go ahead, Grace.
Oh, well, that too, yes. While she's doing that, I'd be like, actually, I wanted to bring to everyone's attention, so it seems like my hunger has changed somewhat, and I feel quite peckish already.
Yeah, nothing's really affecting you, but you're feeling you're getting that sensation of hunger that you used to have as a human.
So I just wanted everyone to know,
Not
since
a human, half elf.
yeah,
I mean, I've said, like, if you need a little bit, I could just,
I
sure.
I would.
Do you think that would, accrue a curse on you, Carolyn?
Why would it? If I drain some blood into a cup for him and let him drink it.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah,
plus,
but
I
what
think
if he-
a vampire has to want their prey to turn into one. Because, like, vampires
What
bite
about-
people all the fucking time.
What about his
You know a lot
Right.
about
other
vampires, Darwin?
No, I'm just insinuating from what Cage told us.
What about his other affliction? Is that controllable as well?
I don't know about any of that shit.
Yeah, if he bites you, then and you survive.
Like I
then-
said, I wasn't gonna let him bite me. I was just gonna put it in a fucking cup. But like, a vampire lycanthrope dragonborn would be kind of sick.
You know
I'm-
what the
Too many
moon
things.
cycle is at, Kate?
Yeah, that's a good point.
We had that episode happen back in Mills's. Yeah, 9 days ago.
In 11 days now, then.
Okay, so 11 days. So that means
Hey,
we're
got my rod back.
we're just shy of halfway to another one.
Mhm.
So we still have half plus a few days. I think like 14.
We should be in
No.
the astral sea by then.
No, we have
hopefully.
more than that. We'd have like 16, right? How many days is in the month?
You have about 28 days.
Oh, okay. Guess we got like a
Yeah,
month
You're good.
almost. So okay, cool.
How many more
Wait.
days of travel we got?
2.
Okay, all right.
Wait, Ian, didn't you say the moon cycles were different here?
Mhm.
And the
They
e
go. They have separate cycles.
Right.
One then the other, and the other.
Okay.
is in force.
Yes.
So
Yeah, okay. So the next one is going to be a different moon because that last one was a red moon, right? So this will be a blue moon?
it'll be a new moon.
Blue.
New moon. Okay.
Oh, so we're not even gonna see the moon.
Yeah. But
Does that make you invisible?
I wish it would. That would actually be quite cool. But if unless I'm wrong, and Ian, tell me if I am, I think that's the one where I can actually control myself, just not the transformation.
You have the most control over
Yes.
that one. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't strip you of your powers.
No.
Darn.
Oh, and Kate, remember that story you told us about how you got your lycanthropy, about someone changing in front of you and you licking out of the paw,
Right.
or the paw print?
Oh, I
Yes.
never
Sounds
heard
like
that story.
ritualistic.
Well, do you think that whenever you change and then you leave footprints behind and then it rains in those footprints and an animal comes along and drinks out of it, do you think you've been spreading lycanthropy?
Well, it would have to be blood in the paw and
No, I think it's
my
water.
blood.
I think you said it was water.
It's mixed with blood.
Right.
It was like a
it
serious
is not blood.
ritualistic.
Oh.
It is not blood. It is
What?
water in the light of a new moon.
Oh.
It would be very, very difficult for that to happen.
I'm gonna destroy all the water around us.
You got 28 days till the or 20,
Okay.
27 days till the
We got time.
next new moon. So
Right, right.
I was just bringing up hypotheticals, like if you're leaving footprints around and it just so happens to rain and your footprint's still there, and some animal's thirsty and finds a small puddle in your footprint and drinks out of it, well then they get lycanthropy.
I mean, as interesting as it would seem to say a lichen cross with a corgi
Beaver.
or a beaver, a werebeaver, that's actually kind of terrifying.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
I wonder if
teeth.
I took that curse if
A weaver.
I like the other dog.
Rullo whistles and snaps his reins, and the whole
Oh,
caravan
we're on
starts
the
moving.
way.
Oh,
Alright.
oh,
Form of
all right.
jackrabbit. Desert rabbit. There we go.
Nice.
Desert hair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you turn into a jackalope?
Royal, our friend is now a rabbit. Oh, he's hopping by
He's
you.
red.
Don't kill the rabbit.
Kill the rabbit. Kill the
I
rabbit.
watched it happen. Thank you,
Oh,
though.
my headset died. I can't hear anyone.
Uh,
All right, tell him to kind
please.
of stay under the carts if that's his form today. I saw a lot more birds flying around last night.
oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna be
true.
good if a bird tries to attack me.
I was gonna say I feel bad for the bird if it does get him.
Um, I'll say in my head to Cade, it's like, Cade, I may have a solution should you ever need a sanctuary for one of your more uncontrollable forms. This rod of security needs no attunement. So if you were just to be the one to transport yourself, you could be in there alone and you could craft it to be whatever you want it to be.
That's actually amazing. That sounds like a
Yeah.
perfect answer to this thing.
And you could stay in there for 200 days if you want to.
That seems a bit much, but you know,
Yeah, we'd probably leave the spot. You'd be on your own when you came back. I don't think we'd wait all that time for you, but
yeah, it's usually only about 12 hours at the most before the change goes back. So,
just an option to keep in mind should we need it.
well, I appreciate that.
All right, who's gonna give me a roll for today?
I'll do it.
Nice.
Let the jackalope do it.
Yeah. How you helping out with this?
Oh,
with
it's
this,
a helping thing. It's not a perception thing. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did
Um,
perception for Terwin because she was up in the air, or he was up in the air looking down.
Gotcha. Is it? Are we going at the same pace that we were?
The 35 to 40. Yeah.
Okay, so if we're going at 35, I can get a little ahead, and kind of like I want to see if I can maybe use my survival skill to like make sure the path is clear and we're not coming up on any hazards or any
Or
predators
tracks
or anything
crossing
like
and
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That's 25.
Yeah. Easy enough. You do hop on forward a bit ahead of the group. You do see tracks in the sand, which is now becoming a little more hard packed. It looks like it's odd, but with the 25, they're not animal tracks.
Okay.
It looks like two things have been maybe drug through the sand at equal distances apart from each other.
Bones.
Parallel the entire way that they go, staying the same distance apart.
All right. I'll relay that back to. I'll say that to the whole group.
Isn't that like how their ships are? The gift ships? They have like the things that kind of sail through the sand. It sounds like something like that. And
Oh,
there's-
you-
Nick,
like-
you're the expert.
Do their ships look like pontoon boats?
Give me history check. I mean, that's not hard enough for you to remember. Yes. So they basically have large skis on the bottom of them.
Same skis.
Yeah, this is hippo tracks.
They don't look like round holes. They're like drag marks.
No, they have sand ships.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Yeah, the
That's-
tracks stay with the direction that y'all are going for a while, and then they eventually cut off and head off in a different direction.
As soon as the veer off happens, I just sigh in relief, like, oh, fuck. Because Terwin knows it's probably those people, or the 12 to 15 that he saw get out of the village, and that's a lot of hippos.
How long have we been traveling at this point? We're coming to the veer off.
The veer
6
off.
days?
It's
No,
about,
just for today.
it's about
minute.
it's getting close to that lunchtime mark.
Okay. Should we? Hey, Cade, you want to ask old Rulo if he wants to stop down here and maybe survey the area, make sure that we're clear to keep,
For ambushes?
You're gonna see Cade being a little weird. He's going to have pulled his blanket over the top of him to conceal himself as much as possible from the sun. But he's going to be like, okay, I'll check. I'll turn to Rillo and be like, how long before you think is a good point to stop for the day? For lunch?
For lunch.
Ooh, maybe an hour or so. We are getting close, and he points, kind of, y'all pressed over a large dune that y'all have been traveling up for the past like 10 minutes or so. And as you ask him this, he kind of points out across the desert sea, and you see off in the distance, about another day's travel, is what looks to be a large rocky mountain that has no peak.
Like a volcano? Like there's a hole in it?
Like
It
a
just looks like a large, from this distance, just a large mass of stone.
massive
Like
rock.
the start of a base of a mountain, but it doesn't finish.
I'll relay it to everyone and be like, so it appears we're quite close actually. If you can look over the horizon, there's a large mountain. That's our destination.
Right. Well, I just want to make sure that we're not, rolling
Ambushed.
into an ambush. Exactly.
That's a good point, actually. I'll ask Rillo if we can stop like now so we can maybe do some recon on those tracks.
Yeah.
You
Ooh, I
guys
mean,
went
we can
exploring?
we can stop at the top of this large dune, the great vantage point for this area.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, let's do that, and then me and my compatriots will take a look gander at these tracks.
Elondor, Grace, Mills, you all went exploring to like learn secrets. Did you hear anybody talk about any hippos?
I didn't hear anybody talking about hippos. No.
Yeah, no one was talking about hippos.
You hear in your head Alondor Grace say, he did say about hippos, right? Because nobody was talking about hippo. He was talking to a hippo, but nobody was talking about
Yeah,
hippos.
I know. That's why I feel comfortable saying no one
Okay,
was
yeah,
talking
all right,
about hippos.
I'm thinking along the same lines as you. All right, great.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna.
Weird. If there's a settlement and the hippo activity is so close, you feel like they would have mentioned somebody. Yeesh. Throw somebody a lifeline, why don't you?
Should we ask the captain to? Is he a captain or does he have a designation?
Derulo.
Yeah.
He's the caravan leader.
Should we ask
he doesn't
caravan
really have-
leader Rulo if he knows anything about hippos?
Excuse me,
Area.
You can ask him, yeah.
excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know if there's any settlements nearby that you're aware of?
Settlements of what?
Well,
The one we just came from.
I'd say anything at this point, because those look like, those tracks of those sand skiers. I don't know what you call them. Sand kites.
Those are definitely GIF tracks. Yes.
Yes, those things. Might they be settled nearby? We could be walking into an ambush again.
Not that I know of this far out in the middle of the desert. No.
What do you think they'd be out here for then? If not us.
Scavenging probably. It's what they do most.
Okay, we'll take a look. I'll jump down and kind of wave to Terwin to come over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly over the tracks a little ways and see if I can see anything from up above, and see how far the tracks go out.
I would like to bend down and try to smell and see how old they are. Or see if I can
To smell how old the tracks in the sand are.
see how strong the scent is, and maybe I can gauge how far away they are, or how old they are, possibly.
You can give me a perception check, not at advantage.
Not an
Hippos
advantage.
are 32 and 47 in their own respects.
And you can give me a perception check as well, Terwin.
Okay. That's a natty one. I am
17?
not seeing shit.
Yeah,
haze,
you try and follow the tracks up in the air, Terwin, but they seem to disappear into the sand. A couple hundred yards off. Can't
Okay.
really follow where they go after that. And what'd you roll, Kate?
17.
17. Yeah, I mean, they seem to be cutting off into a direction that you guys are not traveling in.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
personally not worried about it. We got 1 day left. Let's get as far as we can on this day, and maybe we'll get there about midday tomorrow. I'm tired of fucking caravanning.
Just because.
We did pick up the pace, so we should be there by tomorrow afternoon.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think we should still be on guard, everyone. Just because they went
Okay.
this way and we going this way doesn't mean they're not waiting here to go here.
It's fair, but
if
I think
they
we'll be
come
okay.
at us, we fuck them up. So
Oh, of course.
I,
Of course.
I'm gonna talk to everyone but Nyx in my head and just be like, are we trying to keep up a ruse? Y'all know they paid money to give us safe passage, right? Or is this just to keep up appearances?
oh, we don't
Since we
know that it
technically
was,
shouldn't have known, shouldn't have followed Rulo.
we don't know that it was technically for safe passage. I think it was just for
He said that to you.
Coming-
You
No,
said that to us.
no,
They paid us for paid him for safe passage.
inside there. He paid for us to be able to stay there that night.
Okay. From
for
what
safety then.
I heard from Grace, it was like safe passage, which seems more encompassing, but it could be just passage through that village. I don't know.
Well, let's get lunch and make our haste.
Yeah, let's get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Hey,
during
can't hear
lunch,
you.
during lunch, Grace speaks up and says, "Guys, weren't we supposed to be finding someone on the outskirts of this camp?
Yeah.
Captain Krellick, right?"
Yeah. I think the
How
only reason
far
we'd
is
be
the
going
outskirts?
in is for Nyx.
I mean, outskirts. I mean, I guess maybe the bottom of it. I don't know. I've never been here.
I have no idea.
You don't know the outskirts of the giant camp that
I
you
mean, I
were
know the
raised
outskirts.
in?
I don't know that there is a settlement where an asshole astral captain lives.
You don't even know who he is, or they are.
No.
But you call him an asshole. You
Yes.
have no judge of their character yet.
Mhm.
Grace speaks up again. Well, so I guess we go to the camp, drop this boots off, and then look around the outside of it. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring Nyx with us. But
good to me.
yeah,
Let's go.
yep.
Yeah, y'all
You
set
don't
off
hear
for
me?
the
Yeah.
Now,
the,
yes.
the second half of the day.
I was going.
Meh.
Oh yeah, good beers all right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yep.
Blueberry.
Cade,
Blueberries.
that urge for liquid is starting to get stronger.
He's gonna start doing this a little every couple of minutes, and during lunch he's gonna try to go hunting for something.
For what?
Actually, you know what? No. Sorry. During lunch he'll tap Terwin on the shoulder and be like, that offer still stand.
Yeah.
I really-
I don't know how much it'll do for you, but yeah, that's
It's worth a
what do you want me
try.
to put it in?
I'll reach into my pack and pull out a cup.
Okay.
Put a beer. I'll
Um,
put a berry in there.
I'll,
cup?
Yeah, a cup.
Yeah.
Just a cup?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll slit my wrist and pour it into the cup. No, probably
Maybe your
the
palm.
palm of my hand.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, holy shit.
I just don't want to wait there for forever for it to drip out, but yeah.
All right, yeah,
So
you
like
start
halfway up
you
the
start
cup.
filling up this cup, and you fill up a cup with your blood. You take 18 points of just pure damage.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I think that's all I can really give you, and I'll just bandage up my hand and give him the cup.
I'll
I'll put my hand on Terwin's shoulder and said, "I understand where you're coming from," and I'll give her him a healing word.
Thanks.
Not gonna get time, but
I'll kind of look somberly and
6 points.
give like a pat on
Thank you.
Terwin's shoulder too, be like, "Thank you," and I'll get the gulping.
Yeah,
Get to
you drink.
gulping.
Wait. Before you do, I'll pull out one of my muddlers and I'll muddle the berry in there.
Oh, a cocktail. Nice. I've almost forgotten what actual alcohol tastes like. And once he's done, I'll
Not gonna taste like alcohol.
Yeah.
It's just a
I
berry.
hope you don't
I-
mess up the blood.
Yeah, right.
Well, that would suck.
Yeah, so you drink the cup of fresh humanoid blood, and oh, it tastes so good.
Mm.
It tastes fantastic, but you're still thirsty.
God damn it.
You get the sense that you need. This was maybe
To feed.
1/16 of what you need.
Need to feed. Hey, can you not taste things besides blood?
I can. I would think. I have taste buds. They're still there. It's just
What if you get so drunk that you forget that you're thirsty?
I don't think
Um,
alcohol affects him,
wait.
right?
that's a very good
The
question.
same
I
way.
have no idea how alcohol would affect me. Can I even get drunk?
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, there is only one way to find out.
We'll find out tonight at camp.
Oh, okay.
But Cade, yeah, to put a number on it, you feel like that was 1/16 of what you need before the time is up.
So like 6% of what I need.
Specifically 1/16.
Oh.
1/16.
Okay, so I need 15 more
Four
cupfuls.
servings.
More
yeah.
cupfuls. Okay.
You need a gallon.
16 cups of blood.
Great. Maybe I should
Gallon.
just take a donation from everybody at the camp. Okay.
I don't know. How are the travelers reacting to this?
Well, I would have turned
If you do it,
turned away.
out in the open,
I would have turned away
I mean,
to like
we are in the desert.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah,
don't- there's
I
not
would've
much. to hide.
I have my wings over us.
Don't worry about them.
shielding
They're just
us.
making out.
I
Yeah, that's all.
They've got a thing over there.
Seiji says,
They think it's a secret, but you know.
whatever floats their boat, it's okay with me.
as I turn away and after I drink it, I'll be like, they're right, and I'll smack Terwin on the butt.
What the fuck? I give you my blood and you disrespect me like this?
Darling, it's time we stopped
By
hiding.
blood, they mean essence of life.
yeah, blood
it's
from my
in-
blood, kind of
Yeah.
innuendo.
Bodily fluids.
Yes. Yes.
ephemera. Hey Rulo, is there any I'll pull Rulo to the side and say, hey Rulo, is there any of these guys that you like the least?
You mean my party?
Yeah. Just kind of shooting the shit.
Well, most of them, if we're doing long journeys, I've traveled with for a while. But there are, he looks back at a couple and says, there are a few that are new to traveling.
Yeah. Oh, new, and they don't really. Do they pull their own weight?
Throw the
It's-
rookies under the bus.
They seem to have pulled their weight this trip, yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the hot goss. I lived alone for a long time, so
Well,
party dynamics have been escaping me for a while.
Well, let me tell you, me and Steiny and
okay.
Seji and Wiley and Semize and Ralphie and Ryan have all traveled together for the past 12 years.
12 years, wow,
Now-
long time.
Now, Nadar, Ewis, and Wilful, they are new. They
New
have been
guys.
assigned for such a large party. I don't know how much traveling they've done, but it's their first trip with us. So,
Any bachelors? Childless bachelors?
well, Ralphie did lose his family not too long ago.
That was rough. That's rough. How's he taking it?
Day by day. You
Yeah,
know,
as you can. As you can.
My
they
God.
were they were swallowed whole.
By a
but-
word?
By what?
By a sandworm.
Oh, right. Of course. I should have assumed.
They were out. They were making a trek to a nearby oasis from the underground city and to see one of their family members because they were ill, and
Oh, wow.
he was the only one that came back.
That is a bummer.
Other
Well,
than that,
I'm
we
gonna
have,
go.
Seji.
I just start talking in my head and say, all right, I don't think any of these guys is going to be the answer. They're all family
Well, let's
men.
to
They-
the city.
Most of them been traveling for like 12 years together. Nope. This one dude just lost his whole family to a sandworm. It's really sad. I don't know.
Yeah, they've done nothing to wrong us.
No,
and it-
no murders. No
Right,
murders
right.
that I could find.
Actually,
But we do know that Rulo is kind of nefarious. So
somewhat, but is that
I
with
mean,
Why would Rulo be nefarious?
oh, we told you about that. He was like in this underground sauna talking to these shadowy figures. You know about
yeah,
this.
the mob boss type thing.
Oh, that's when you guys wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were talking about magic.
we
But
got
it
we
was
got
right
a little
before that.
got a little deep in our cups and talked about the relativity theories of magic.
actually, I have a question about that, Mills.
Yeah,
What's the biggest, largest creature you can transform into?
I thought you meant about relative things.
a whale probably.
Really? Okay.
Whale?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, is a sand whale a thing?
No.
A
you draw
sand
me?
whale?
I've never heard of such a
Draw me
thing.
picture.
Nix is
Oh,
this?
Bricks and sea.
It's true.
A bear?
There are sand sharks though.
The reason I asked,
Also with them once or twice.
poor
Doesn't
sharks.
sound fun.
Oh yeah, he's got like a scar on his ribs.
Uh,
Jesus.
The reason I asked, Mills, is my question is twofold. One, if you were
Yeah,
to,
Earth elemental.
well,
I
I'm
don't think
thinking,
they have blood though, so probably
right.
soft
That's what I'm
blood.
That's what I'm thinking. One, would you could be considered still a humanoid creature for blood purposes, or
I don't know.
how does that work with like that type of magic?
I assume I have animal blood because I'm an animal.
Mills, you cannot let this dog feast on you.
I
Listen,
don't.
I'll turn into an orca whale, and you know, they're pretty sturdy, so it might take you a while to drain that. And then
I mean,
anything, I'll just my
it
my
wouldn't-
whale form will cease to be from lack of water. Is that a thing? Whales are there? I don't know.
Probably long enough for me to be able to. All it would take is
dry out at least. Yeah.
All-
Super dry out.
all it would take is.
Yeah.
You know, the thing about orcas is they also, breathe air, so they can last quite
Right.
a while outside the water. But
Yeah.
without the buoyancy of the water being around them, their bodies actually crush themselves on the inside from the weight.
Right. Yeah, because all the blubber.
Gravity.
It would only take a
Yeah,
taste.
see, a killer whale might. I mean, a killer whale maybe. You get in on the fin, maybe. Still got blubber.
Killer whale and orca are the same thing.
It would only take a taste for me to be able to determine if it would be viable or not. So
Alright,
You
I
can
mean-
get through the blubber on that.
I mean, hey, let's try it. I'll turn into a killer whale.
oh, shit. Okay.
Killer whale in the middle of the
Oh no!
Well, our friend is a killer
Oh.
whale now.
Oh.
Do not
What
harm
is
his heart.
Yes, I
What
fucking
is
see
that?
that. This is,
Oh,
Like a
Oh,
sand
no.
shark, but a lot bigger.
One.
God, I didn't mean
Oh my
right
God.
now, but Jesus. I'm gonna jog around the other side of where he formed so they can't see me. And I'll
Do you want me to cut it open so that you're not biting into it?
well, I think piercing it would be easier.
Oh, you're
This is
gonna
blubber?
pierce and just think like a stream of blood's gonna come out. You're
Uh,
gonna try and catch that.
it
in a
would
cup.
only- I
That's
only-
what's gonna
We have-
happen.
I just
we
need
to
a-
make like a spear that's like a straw apparatus.
I do have my trident, on my back that I never
yeah, so
use.
as y'all are contemplating this, the weight of this whale is pushing down, crushing Mills slowly into the sand until it settles. Mills, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna as I see this happen, I'm just gonna take my rapier and poke him, and try to poke until I see a little bit of blood.
You
Oh,
poke, it's
God.
very soft or hard at first, and you break
What?
through this
I forgot that I would feel all of this.
you break through this thick skin layer, and then it kind of plunges in deeper, like plunging into a thick layer on the outside of butter.
Nix, will you pour some beer in my mouth?
It goes through
There you go.
into the center mass a bit, and then you pull the rapier out, and then blood shoots out real quick, and then starts to dribble down the side.
I'm gonna try to catch that initial spurt in my mouth.
Yep.
This is what the fuck is going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does it do anything to satiate my thirst?
This
It
is
tastes
this
fucking
is my
delicious.
highest
Oh,
hit point.
oh, yes, yes. Okay. I'm just gonna.
it tastes delicious. It tastes delicious, guys. This is gonna
I-
work.
As you're standing there standing in front of a whale sitting on the desert, you poke in and get sprayed with blood in the face, and it feels so good.
I'm gonna be like, Mills, I am so sorry, and I'm gonna push really hard on either side of the hole to try to get it to do that again.
Yeah, so the plunge does
Oh, God.
God, what the fuck is happening?
My rapier does
nine-
a D8 of damage.
Yeah, 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you're starting to drain him of blood.
Ow.
Oh,
More beer.
top 10 things I thought I would never have to do in a D&D campaign to my friends. Milk them for blood.
Are you trying to get all 15 cups?
I'm gonna try, I guess. He's already there. I don't want him to suffer for nothing.
Just make sure you're keeping in communication if he's feeling
Yes,
woozy.
yes. But
Like-
Mills, talk to me.
Because we
Let me know
don't
when it's too much.
Okay.
Because I know they can turn back after all their hit points are gone, but like, do you keep the same? I don't know how the transference of blood and organs work. I don't know if it's just gonna take all of his blood from his human form too. I don't know how that's gonna work.
He's always seemed 100% once he transforms back, but we'll find out. This is an experiment.
Should have done this at night.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do
He
it.
didn't know that he was hungry at night.
44 points of pure damage to you, Mills.
Okay.
Are you still in killer whale form?
They're pretty beefy.
Fuck.
And is that enough to satisfy?
That's the whole gallon. Yep.
Fuck yeah. All right. As soon as I feel that, I'm gonna be like, I'll tap and be like, okay, I think I'm good. I'm good.
Swing away.
We're just looking at this fucking killer whale in the middle. They're like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen this creature
You're
before.
just kind of flopping through the sand, like trying to get purchase on the sand.
I gotta find water.
No, just transfer back. Gods.
I don't want to waste the form. I got 6 more hours like this.
You don't know if you're gonna last 6 hours, buddy.
Survive
Oh.
that, bud.
All right, just fill me with as much beer as you can. I need a couple gallons in me to.
The
N-
flopping, the flopping is
No.
hitting the ground pretty hard.
Oh shit.
Somebody give me.
Oh,
the,
shit.
The sandworm, stop flopping! Stop flopping!
Yeah, stop flopping. Somebody give me the forgetting wine.
No.
We should get moving.
Orlando, forgetting wine, please.
Oh,
Don't want to
Turn
and
back.
I just,
We gotta go.
Grace, can I have the wine out of your bag of holding? And
Hey, Grace says yes.
then, and I grab the wine and uncork it, and you know.
And as he walks over to me, I'll turn back to human. I'll just have like a stab wound in my side.
Does it?
You're-
I thought that it doesn't
No, I don't
transfer.
Oh,
No,
jeez.
Okay,
just-
okay.
Messing with
Just
us.
for
God.
flavor.
Yeah.
Mills, you want this wine?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you drink it and then you feel a little woozy. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Gonna forget the last few days.
18.
18. Yeah. You don't hurl it up, and you forget the last 10 minutes.
All right,
Oh,
what we're talking
God.
about? Oh, you want me to be a whale?
No, we're good.
It's done.
Nope.
We're good.
We're good.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right. Well, just know we got it in the back pocket,
Yep.
just in case.
And we know it works now.
I have a strong feeling it works.
Samais in the back, on cart number 5, yells up to Rulo. You Captain Rulo, we need to
He's a
move.
captain.
Oh god.
I see one on the horizon.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's fucking go!
And he kind of points out this way, and on the horizon you see a huge bit of sand get thrown to the side, and another bit of sand, and a bit of the head poke out the top and then dip down into the sand, heading in towards y'all's direction.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! We gotta get out of here! I'm jumping onto
Did-
the cart and just
Did I
like,
drink enough booze to get a drunk point?
How many gallons did you drink?
However many they fed me, I don't know. Orca mode. I was hoping they would get the bucket.
is the bucket a gallon?
It's 3 gallons.
It's 3 gallons. Yeah, I would say they
Nix, would you got the bucket?
at least scoop. They would have time to scoop at least 2 buckets into your mouth.
Oh, sweet.
6 drug
Oh,
points.
snakes.
Damn. Oh god. Alright.
Yeah, just feeding the orca fish at the, just 2 buckets of beer, just right in.
Just toss them in. You don't even need to pour it.
Well, you need the
Alright.
bucket to get the second bucket.
Oh, that's fair.
So yeah, Rulo whistles and everybody starts to pick up the pace, and y'all start to move away from where this whale was flopping around in the dirts.
Well, guys, I feel a bit woozy. Did we drink on lunch break?
You sure
Um,
did.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
had quite a
gosh.
bit.
Did I have that forgetful wine?
You asked
You
for
also
it,
had
yeah.
that.
Oh,
a little bit.
right. That explains it. Okay.
Yeah, you had a few
Well,
sips of
I
it.
actually I don't know if it's good stuff.
Yeah, you
But-
can never really know the taste.
Yeah, sure makes
You'll
you
forget
forget
it.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel-
I
feel
wonder if
great,
it
man.
Could be the
tastes good.
shittiest wine ever, and you'll never know.
It might not even be wine.
Feel- Feel-
Displacer beast piss.
Oh, because it displaces your mind.
Maybe. Or mind flare goo. They do stuff
it-
to your brain, right?
Because it goos up your mind?
They do psychic things, right?
What in
Yeah,
the
you
I've
Right,
only
hell is
read
a
it in a
mind
book.
flayer?
So y'all get moving about 5 minutes later at that spot that the whale was flopping. You see a massive sprout of a worm come out,
Whoa.
and it knows it didn't get
It's huge.
anything, and it starts turning around, and it looks in y'all's direction.
It doesn't have eyes.
Nick,
Yes,
can,
but it's
can those things
face-
see?
It's
Its
sensing.
face looks in your direction. Its open, gaping hole of teeth.
It's looking right at me.
It doesn't have eyes.
Does anybody want to do anything?
I
Should
will.
we attack it?
Is it moving?
I have a
Can you-
great idea.
It's about
Do
it's about
Earth
100.
Tremor.
It's about 100 yards from you guys.
Give
300
me
feet.
the carpet.
Give y'all a couple seconds here if y'all want to do anything.
Yeah. Grace, give him the carpet.
Should I shoot it with a sunbeam?
did-
I think you've got to get closer for that, don't you?
I think it's in a straight line for like
60 feet.
infinite. Oh no, 60 feet. Okay, never mind.
How big is this thing? Is it a full-grown one that we've seen before?
Well, it's about the same size as the one that took
How many
the,
yards?
pool
100
of
yards?
water.
That's 300 feet?
300 feet.
300
Yeah.
feet.
You have Earth Tremor, right?
Uh,
Ah, damn.
I have
'Cause if we
bones
could-
of the earth. Ooh, I got Charm Monster. Want to charm it?
What?
I'll hop on the carpet. Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh,
Hmm.
do it.
All right, well, I'm going
Yeah.
with you. So if that doesn't work out, we'll draw that.
Grace,
Let's go.
Grace says she's gonna hop on the carpet with you guys as well.
All right.
She swings her loot around her back and says, "I think I got something."
We got 30
Ooh.
feet. We got to get 30 feet to it.
Grace says, "Yeah, that's as close as we need to get."
All right, let's do it.
So yeah, you hop on the carpet and fly 30 feet towards it as it's still there, just looking
Survey.
around because it knows it's trying to. You can, as you get closer, you see the sand around it is kind of flittering,
Right.
like maybe it's
As we're doing
trying.
it, I'm sitting crisscross. I have like my brazier. I'm just like throwing, like druid crafting, throwing like different flowers and stuff in it, and like taking like my pocket and turning it out and putting some sand in there, and like getting a muller. I get my
Nice.
staff and kind of dip it in the top with a little liquid. Like, all right, just get me close.
Is it using like the vibrations to sense outward?
You get this. You get the feeling that might be what it's doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Nyx also has a javelin at the ready just to throw.
And if this doesn't work, firestorm.
I like that plan.
It's the day we kill a
there,
sandworm.
Sorry, I'm reading something real
there
quick.
our friends
No
go
worries.
flying off into the distance.
Um,
Last days.
well, hopefully not the last days.
What a great sight, right? You know, to see them go off in a blaze of glory like that.
Yeah.
You
so
are
you see
so
them.
pessimistic today.
Why didn't we go with them again?
I don't know. They was so quick. We could have jumped
I'm
on the
like
carpet
midway.
That's true.
I'm
there goes
flying
Tarwin.
like midway.
Tarwin's
Oh.
going as well.
You can fly,
I'm
right?
just
And you
midway.
you both could probably get there faster than All
I
of us.
could. I could.
It would make a lot of noise, though. It would make a lot of noise.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so what are you guys doing? You get within
It's-
30
it's-
feet.
Yeah, I say as soon
Carpet
as we
gets
get
within
ready,
30 feet.
I'm going to wave my staff in the air and create like this like pink cloud of dust above us, and launch the cloud of dust at the maw of the worm and cast Charm Monster.
Okay.
You have to make a 18 Wisdom save,
All right.
and we're not fighting it, so it's neutral towards it.
I think Mills may have just filled its mouth with cotton candy.
Is that what that is? I've always heard it tastes really good.
What the
Who knows?
I wonder if they
Is-
even like cotton candy.
What is cotton? What is candy? And what is cotton candy?
You guys don't have candy here in the
You
forest?
guys don't
Or
have
in
cotton.
the-
Cotton
sorry,
is
not
the
Yeah.
forest,
stuff
yeah.
that all of our
We're in
clothes
the
are made out
desert.
of.
Not the forest, yeah.
What are your clothes made out of?
Uh,
Or that.
I rolled a natural 20
Ugh.
for a -1, which puts it at a 19. But
Dang it. So close. That's
Yeah.
alright.
Okay, now, if anybody else has anything they want to do before I throw the javelin in its mouth, go
I
ahead.
can do
Yeah,
I got I can
Wait,
do this one more
Grace,
time.
Grace is gonna say, "Hold on 1 second," and she's going to strum on her instrument a little bit. She's gonna
wait,
crank,
can she
crank the
cutting
wheel
words
and
it?
start playing it. And she's going to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Could she have cutting words, the charm monster?
Let's see.
It's gonna do the worm.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really loud. Do.
It'll be like a whip.
The size of a skyscraper. Jeez. That's
She does
terrifying.
not have cutting words.
Okay. I didn't know what kind of bard she is. She was a war bard.
But yeah, she's casting this. Yeah,
She does have
and
cutting words.
I didn't see it.
It's a reaction.
Okay. Well, she casts Otto's Irresistible Dance. What does cutting words do again?
It reduces the saving throw by a d10.
that'd be perfect.
Would that's a reaction for her?
It's a
Yeah.
reaction, yeah. So it doesn't use her action.
All right, yeah. She could definitely do that then if it's a reaction.
Which is great because Charm Monster is an hour. Otto's dance is a minute.
Roll a d10, Ian.
Oh, it reduces it by T10.
Yeah.
You need more than a one.
Yeah. 2 or more.
Be a 6.
Oh, nice.
All right.
How long does Charm Monster last?
So what
An hour.
you
Ooh.
do? You have to give it. It's not command. Charm monster. It's friendly towards
It's
you, correct?
Friendly
Yep.
towards you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Just say, hey.
Yeah, and you stop. So 30 feet from it.
Yeah.
It's this large, gaping hole of teeth. You're like,
You ever been this close to one?
No.
you're staring into a black abyss of massive thorns. Basically,
It's like Jack Sparrow with the Kraken.
yes, but larger.
Hello, beastie.
Well, friend, we mean you no harm. We will be on our way. You know, I heard there's some water due that way. an hour away.
It kind of comes up a little bit. It's keeping its face on you guys, kind of peering up over you, and its backside comes up over the top.
Yeah,
And
like
then
a
it-
hunch.
Yeah, kind of like a hunch, and then it turns and looks the way you pointed.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like coils itself and goes down into the sand and starts to leave.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
That's the craziest thing I've seen all day.
And again, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes until the tail whips up and out and then goes down the hole. Make a dexterity saving throw, still being this close.
All of us.
Oh shit!
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 18.
Make one for carpets.
16.
Oh, natural 18 for the carpet and grace as well. So yeah, as the spikes come up out of the ground and start whipping around and then go down into the other hole, you kind of skirt through them on the carpet.
All right, we got an hour, so we got to skedaddle from this spot.
Yes, quickly.
I wonder what attracted that thing as we sailed.
I don't know.
I wonder. Oh my god.
And that's the craziest thing I've been through all day.
Look, Cade, they're coming back.
See, and you were all worried.
The worm is fine.
Hey guys, I told him that there's water due south, and he was like, "Okay, cool," and he headed out.
Nice.
Sometimes you just gotta talk to them, you know. They're just thinking to be understood, just like anybody else in the world.
Apparently.
You know, when you guys got right up to it, it sort of was like looking at, you know what? I can't really describe it like anything else, but it was massive and you guys were tiny. Like it's
Yeah, you can probably barely see us in it, huh?
Looking at it over the vast sands of everything, you know, they don't look as big, but you know, seeing the scale of it next to you guys, that thing was massive.
Luckily, we're all kind of red, and Grace got the red hair. Yeah, so,
Blending in.
like,
Perfectly.
contrast. Well, let's get it
Rulos
moving, Nut.
says, "It was quite an eventful lunch.
Oh yeah, what else happened?
s- just that and the whale and can we just we're almost there. We are almost there."
Yeah, we should probably get going. That thing is going to be angry in about an hour.
He's and he whistles, and everybody rights their carts and
Nick,
starts to move down this dune.
do some people call these worms whales? What are we talking
No,
about whales?
not at all. You turned into a whale and then drank the forget-me-not juice.
I turned into a whale in the middle of the desert? That doesn't
Yeah,
sound
and then
right.
you let Cade stab you and drink. It was disgusting.
Oh my. Why would you let me do that?
You said, hey, I was like, I would not let him do that to you, Mills. And then you went, it's okay, Darwin. Pet, whale now, got stabbed in the stomach, and then sploosh goosh. Bleh.
Hey, well, hey, Cade, you feeling okay? You feeling better?
I feel about as good as I've ever felt. Thank you again.
Well, juice. Who knew? Okay, well,
Yeah.
keep that in the back pocket.
Afterwards, you were like, give me the forget wine. Oh, I feel everything.
Oh, I'm sure it was probably traumatic. I'm glad we have that wine though. Pretty handy.
Oh my god.
I feel great right now. I mean, did I come back on my own accord? Or did he
Yeah,
drink
you
me?
sh- you-
Did he drink the
Oh, yeah.
whale
No,
dry?
you changed back on your own after
Yeah.
your flapping
Yeah,
fucking
you
attracted
made-
that worm.
Yeah, you
Oh.
did that, and then we made you turn
imagine-
back into Mills in order to give you the forget me juice.
Yeah, I imagine the whale's probably in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I
Did he
imagine.
bite? Did he bite the whale?
No, he stuck you with a rapier like a freaking like
In cushion.
pin
You know, it sort
cushion.
of
Yeah.
looked like you know, when you take a
And
sea
then
slug
went through
and you
this
squeeze
layer
it,
of like mayonnaise.
when you when you like squeeze a sea slug and it squirts all of its organs out.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, sure.
Have you
just
done
see
that?
Nick's pull, like fall over the side of the cart for a second. Just
You know, maybe
Yeah,
we should make
how
if we're gonna make this a thing, we should make like a spear straw.
That's a genius
a
idea.
hollow spear.
A hollow spear, yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he just needs to get this shit figured out.
Yeah, that I mean it sounds rough. I'm glad we had that forgetful wine. 'Cause that
We
sounds very
only
I-
had 3 bottles.
You know, I just thought of
Hmm.
something. I think a fix for this could be like capturing some of the bad guys that we fight and then just, you know, keeping them with us to drain them for him to drink.
That's
Ah.
awful.
Yeah, still that's rough. I think
That's-
I'd rather turn into a whale.
Yeah, man, that is really honestly. If I were defeated in combat, do me the decency and kill me. Just
Oh,
search
that's-
above.
This is rough.
I mean, we
Maybe we need to
did
find him a
have
cure.
food.
Maybe when we turn back time, we say, "Hey, fix Cade's deal for sure."
Yeah, make him not a beast.
So as y'all get back onto the carts and y'all are sitting next to your cart companions, you kind of notice the vibe has changed a little bit. Like they're not really talking to you anymore, and they're kind of like looking forward, and every now and then one will glance, but they're just the
all of
vibe
us,
the vibe has changed a little bit.
everybody, or just me?
At all of you, because they just saw 3 of
So
you fly off
wild.
on a carpet, one of which just turned into a whale and then back into a person that let one of the other ones drink from them.
I
after
went on the
stabbing
other
them,
side.
and then
There's no way they didn't see that, Kate.
And
Yeah,
Okay,
then-
okay,
I
okay,
mean,
okay,
I feel
okay.
like I would've followed
you flew
you.
off on a
Alright.
carpet and stopped a sandworm from attacking the caravan just by floating in front of it. So they kind of just realized that they don't know who the fuck they're dealing with, and they want to get this
I'll
trip
teach Rulo.
over with.
Just be done
That's
with it.
good. That's good.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
pretty good actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they won't fucking. Oh my god. They're terrified.
But with that, you guys travel until nightfall and set up camp for the evening. Half a day's ride from the base of this mountain, chopped off mountain area in the distance, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh god. That was a doozy.
That was a
Holy fuck.
doozy.
Yeah, fun fact,
my God.
druids wild shaping into animals are still considered humanoid shape changers in that form. So they are
Hmm,
still humanoid.
Nice.
Dude, that's like perfect.
Yeah. Well, it's not perfect because they still have to hurt the fuck out of Mills, but
Alandor likes his plan, though.
Well, that's
Taking
just
people
not.
hostage?
We'd have to feed them.
The
and
people that
Yeah.
tried to kill us, you don't have to feed them.
They have to be alive. If the blood goes stale, then it's useless.
They can live 3 days without food. So
Yeah, man. Like I said, if I fall, just don't let that fucker near me.
I mean,
It was more of,
we
you know-
all get eaten by something at one point or another, whether it's flesh, eating amoeba, bacteria,
Nix.
fungi. Why not a vampire?
Nix,
I mean,
relax. I've never been into spicy food.
Kill you.
Yeah, so Cade, you were getting the feeling that, if you would have gone one more day, you would have been starting to be affected.
What's that? 4 or 5 days?
4. It was 4. If I didn't drink from you.
So you have a 5-day top out.
Well,
Maybe we should have
4 days.
saw what happened.
I was gonna say it depends on what you mean by
Yeah.
affecting me, but we don't know what that
Yeah,
is yet.
is
So
That's what I
Does
was
he-
thinking. Wait
Yeah.
till the
Crazy?
city,
Does he-
but I don't really
Crazy?
want
Does
to.
he
Rolo
exhausted?
Rolo might not have come back with everybody then.
What was that? Would that have been 5?
Huh?
It would have
We are on our
fourth day, so it would have been the 5th day that you said stuff would start happening.
Yeah.
No, we're on our 6th day.
Since I drink
That's
last,
the-
Oh
Since
no,
the
since you
ambush?
drank last.
Yeah, since I drank
no,
last.
that was the
Yeah.
Fight.
yes, we're on the
There you
4th
go.
day. It would have been it would be the 5th day.
Yeah, we've been traveling longer.
Yeah,
It would have been the 5th. Sorry. Yeah, it would have been 2 more days than that.
I was gonna say you told me 7 originally.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
7.
just making sure.
So you had a couple more days before the effects would
Yeah.
really
You were
start.
starting to get hungry though, you know.
Yeah, but it was it's like the first time you're experiencing that kind of.
Yeah. On the 7th day, stuff
Yeah.
starts to affect you.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right. Interesting.
Oh my god.
We'll see how this turns out.
Yeah, you got half a day's travel left until you get to the base of this what looks now like this large, like you said, canyon.
Oh,
Looks like the base of a mountain with no top. That the mountain peaks you can see around the backside of it dip into what looks to be a central area down into the middle of it, and yeah.
Yeah, homeboy, don't pull any weird shit whenever we pull up to my house, because if you think I'm really, like, set in my ways, woof, you will not like any of my family.
More like none of your family will like any of us.
Yeah, they'll like most of you. I just don't think they'll like the dog.
Didn't you say your family doesn't like you as well?
No, they don't.
But that's for other reasons.
It's because I left.
And then you come
Yeah.
back with more people that are outsiders. I see your point.
Well, I mean, if Mills turns into a whale and you're like, ha, and like, I don't think my fire giant family will be like, oh, that one, he's okay.
Well, hopefully we're not here that
He's
long.
not
That was-
a threat.
That was a little less than 60 hit points though, so it doesn't have to be a whale. I can find something.
Yeah, honestly, that was
Like a
overkill
moose.
a bit.
we can play around with animals
Or a bear.
because
Giant snake,
how much liquid would that be? Then?
elephant.
15 gallons.
Is it a
No, no,
gallon?
gallons.
No, that's
One-
way
Or cups.
Yeah.
Sorry.
1 gallon.
1 gallon.
Makes a
Okay.
whale
Oh,
Would be just as like hearty as a killer whale.
yeah,
But at least it'll be a land animal.
yeah. I mean, 1 gallon. You can be a lot smaller than that then, and still.
Well,
Not-
it's the
Gallons
hit
and
points
amount of
that
damage.
matter.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and tell you it's a D6 a cup.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can die and still have blood inside you.
So
So,
16
that's
16d6.
16d6.
Average to
What would the max be for that? 60 plus.
There's no way you roll
16.
max. But
Well, I'm just guessing here. You know what I mean? Like I'm highballing it.
how do you do average?
You add them all together, then divide it by how many there are.
Max damage is 96.
So average probably be around like 60 something ish.
Yeah. You're
Math.
thinking real hard over there.
Well, because you said add them all together
Yeah.
and then divide them by how many there are. That's just
But they're all just 6.
if you
so
do
it'd
16
be
times 6,
96
it's
divided by
16.
6.
And that's
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that's right.
Not... Yeah, I
No.
don't think that's how we calculate the average.
would be 96 divided by 6.
The average would be
That's
50.
just 16.
The average is
Average
56.
56.
Yes.
Average is 56.
You
Just
do
had to
average.
do some math
Damn.
real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's literally websites for average dice rolls.
Listen,
Gotta get the median, the mean, the mode.
God, don't. Ugh. Hate
Fuck
math.
math. Quit school.
I used
Go
to
into a
love
trade.
math. Yeah.
Become
Really.
a lineman, kids.
Become a lineman.
I hear welders
Become an
make good
electrician.
money.
Well, I mean,
Welders, electricians.
And it cuts down their life
Electrician.
expectancy. Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
welding
Yes.
cuts your life
there
expectancy
are
down.
many
You guys heard of-
lineman jobs, and they all do something different.
have you guys heard of data annotation?
Yeah.
Just started it.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Not bad.
Isn't it just like kind of just putting in numbers and stuff? Or like
No, it's like training chatbots.
oh,
Oh,
So like today I
oh
did
like
like
the
an hour and a
virtual
half.
chatbots and stuff?
Yeah, so today I did like an hour and a half of like inputting prompts to chatbots and determining which prompt or which answer was
Yeah.
better, and then answer that. And I made $20 an hour. I made, like,
what?
Damn.
yeah,
Where do you do
What
that?
the fuck?
data annotation.tech.
Nice.
you have to
what do
take
they
this,
pay out
like-
through?
I think PayPal.
Nice.
That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there's some more that are more involved. Like today, I was doing it was like the most simple it's been. So, like, I was literally doing like D&D stuff. Like,
Nice.
help
You
me
have to,
flesh
like-
out my town.
Take a test to get hired, or
Yeah, you have to take like a qualifying test to get put in the system. It's like 45 minutes to an hour, and then
Damn.
and if you know like coding stuff, you can get paid more.
nice.
There you go.
I
think it's
know
like-
some coding.
I think you get like
I
double.
just gotta remember it.
There you go.
And I think you can just take the coding assessment because there's like a basic assessment and a coding assessment.
Can you send the link for this stuff,
Yeah, absolutely.
please? I really have to go because I really have to use the bathroom.
All right.
I've been holding it the entire time. Yes.
Alright. See ya.
I don't have to work until 11 tomorrow. We'll see
Good
you all
night,
later.
everyone.